All right, guys, welcome back to Prepared 3D, or Prepared, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm your host, your captain, the Flying Moose, and as you can see, I'm a little dressed up today. I even got cufflinks. What's that? I bought this shirt yesterday, and it's a cufflink thing. I forgot how hard cufflinks are to put on when you don't have a significant other to put them on for you. Anyway, neither here nor there. The reason I am all snazzy is because I just came straight back from our Good Friday service over at the church, and so a very happy Good Friday to you all. For those of you that are of the religious persuasion, I hope you don't forget the significance of today. But I'm not going to go into a sermon because that's not what I'm here for. So if you have questions, feel free to ask me during the cruise. But that's not what this stream's about. Anyway, not that that's not important. Anyway, let's get on to it. So there's a lot of people in here so far because apparently chat was like blowing up before the stream even started. So there's that. So let's say hello to those of you who are in here so far. Blue Crown looks like he was the first one here, so hello. David Rothmuller, good to see you. Deathwing, I did read your little thing there. That's awesome, having the stalling out from the fuel and gliding right down the runway. That was great. Awesome to hear that. Roger, how you doing? How are you, Eastern, going? Oh, well, he was talking to somebody else. Sorry. Let's see. Is here. Tim, of course, is here, yawning. Kelsey, how you doing? And let's see here. Oh, why don't you turn this on too? Because for those of you that are in, there we go. Now you guys can hear me in TeamSpeak. Sorry about that. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. I'm finally back. Resolved the problems with Raptor.
I'm doing okay.
Oh, good. Good to hear, guys. And see, Chris is here as well in TeamSpeak, and I see you changed your call sign there for the thing.
I had to make a new account.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. So whatever happens. But good to see you guys. And Igamerfellow is here. Let's see who else is here. Brian is here. I think that might catch us up to everybody. If I missed you, so sorry, but I think that's everything. So, all right, we are going to be playing today. Prepared, obviously, and we're going to be flying from Salt Lake City to Seattle. It's Friday Night Ops. Their focus city tonight is Seattle, or Jet City as they're calling it, also sometimes referred to as the Emerald City, city where it continuously rains, or Starbucks's, grand,
Yeah, I used
whatever.
to live there in Seattle.
Yeah, so it's a cool city. I just don't think I could take the constant rain and clouds. But that's me.
Neither could I.
So, but we're gonna go tough it out today. I don't even know. I haven't looked at the weather in Seattle yet to see what it's looking like, but we'll see what's going on there.
It's clear down there in Seattle.
Oh, well, there you go. My kind of weather. So, what do you know? So NightBot already has the route. I just loaded this thing up here in Seattle. I'm at gate. Well, okay. So even at, okay.
I mean Salt Lake City.
Yeah, did I say Seattle? I'm sorry. Flight Simulator calls this gate C4, and yet in their own scenery, this is the default scenery, it's labeled as C6, which is quite funny. C4 is right over here, but there's not a parking spot at it. That is funny. Epic fail. Epic fail. All right, well, it doesn't matter. We need to get out of here, though, before the sun goes down, because if it's anything like the old Flight Simulator scenery, I don't know if they fixed this in Prepared, but the terminal will disappear once the sun goes down, because that's what it would do in the olden days. So I don't know why.
It doesn't do that on FSX.
No, that's the problem. It did it on FSX. At least it did it on mine. I just always assumed it was a bug.
No, it doesn't do it to mine.
Maybe Steam fixed the problem. I don't think I ever tried it after.
Or what the problem might be is that the download you used didn't have night scenery.
It's not a download. It was the game. It's default.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I would have understood if it was like an add-on scenery thing. That would make sense, but it was default scenery that did that. So, anyway.
Weird.
Yes, very strange indeed. So, if you're flying with me today, I'm going to go ahead and get vPilot booted up, so at least I'll be in the world with you guys. And let me do
You
that.
need to get PACSIM Salt Lake City.
PACSIM? I don't think I've even heard of that one. PACSIM? Like PACSIM?
Yes.
I'll have to check that out.
You know if Ron's flying with us?
If who?
Ron Henderson, Westwind 209.
I don't know. Is he online right now?
Yeah, he's over here in SLC, Salt Lake.
Oh, really? Oh, maybe he is. That'd be awesome.
Yep.
Not sure.
He's taxiing the runway right now, it looks like.
Oh, okay. Maybe he just happened to pick Salt Lake as the departure too. I mean, it's a coincidence. I don't know.
Yeah, because last week he was flying too, so.
Gotcha. Well, that's cool. Boeing.
Yeah, I landed at K-Phil with us.
Oh, gotcha. Connect. Alright, let me grab my flight plan here.
Anyways, it's good to see you, Moose.
Thank you. It's good to be back with you guys. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. That is all.
Then we got West Wind 3565 down here too, next to Ron.
Do you know who that is? Because I do not.
No, I'll text him.
Got it. Close that. I don't need that. Why is that even? Nope, go away. I need to find. Where's Fly
Oh,
Live?
it's David.
Who?
David.
Oh, Dave. I think it's an aphid. It's like
Oh,
things that the
David.
ladybugs eat. Like KSLC to
He's
KS.
flying Yep, I'll find him.
Gotcha.
Hey, how long is block time? Because I'm logging in. West Wind.
I will. Oh, you mean when you're logging? How much time do you put?
Yeah.
It's typically from breaks release to breaks set is what you're clocking there.
Okay. Alrighty. What do you think it's gonna be?
I just had it on SimBrief here. Let me take a look here. Hang on a second.
Alright.
Time en route's about an hour 24.
There you go.
Okay, so
So that-
1.2.
Yeah. Well, that's air time though, so it doesn't take into account taxi. So we pay you at Westwind for your taxi time. So.
Okay, so I'll just put about half an hour, like 1.5.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to log it now because you'd log it when you get to the when you sign in to your flight.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, signing in my flight.
Well, no, you should be signing out on the flight right now. You sign in when you've completed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just setting up the online flight log thing on
I gotcha.
flight
Yeah.
dispatch.
Yeah. All it should ask you on when you're signing the flight out is your estimated time of departure and estimated time of arrival, and then you fill all that stuff in for real, the actual
Oh, okay.
when you
yeah.
finish the flight. Yeah.
Alright.
So we'll do that. Reply. Let's see if that goes.
Oh, so I had to press sign out of flight log. Okay.
Yes. There you go.
And then, alright, yep.
All right. See you, Deathwing, or yeah, Aspect of Death, whatever your name is. Sounds so intimidating. Okay. Okay. Let's get this bird set up. So we need power in the aircraft. That generally helps. Let's go ahead and do that. And don't have that much power in the aircraft. Let's see here. Standby power. Oh, I know what I need to do. Hang on. Let's get our ground power connected. Ground connections.
That is weird. There's a de Havilland dash and a Bombardier dash. It's confusing.
Oh, okay. There we go. Connect those guys up. Switch to ground power. There we go. There we go. Now we can test everything. Okay, wonderful. Get those spooling up. Yaw damper on. Did that just cut itself off? Oh, it did. What the heck? Or was that? Yeah, that's off. On.
You gonna take the Twin Falls departure?
I am taking whatever NightBot says. I haven't really investigated my flight plan heavily yet, so I think so. It's like TW something or other.
TWF, that'd be false.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, so that's what I'm doing. Off, off, off. Kick you on to dim. Those are all off. That's correct. Turn you guys up. Emergency power set. Window heat on. This can stay off. And that can stay off. I can go to auto. And
Alright, I'm flying Bombardier dash now.
that's fine. Gotcha. Okay. And actually, before we go any farther, let me set up my payload so that I can start loading people. If GSX will work today, we'll find out. So we're taking 131 people on this flight. So we have 12 in first, and we have 119 in coach, or steerage as I like to call it. And 35, what did I say this was? 35.75. 35, 75. There, good. Quiet you. And 121.4, good, that's what I expected. Fuel today, we're going to be taking 20,000 pounds even. Blink. And that looks good there. Doors, I'm going to close that because when I load GSX, they're not going to believe me. These
On
open.
the aircraft, your west wind, when they're Learjets, it doesn't even close the doors.
Really?
I mean, it won't open. The door won't even open even if you try.
That's awesome. Request boarding. Yeah, we'll use Delta, sure. Okay, good. That's going to work. And we can do that. And now I can open the door. And we can open our cargo doors. Okay. Huzzah. Now, I also want to turn this borderless thing on, so I don't have to worry. What just beeped at me? Oh, yeah, that's VPilot. Yeah. Okay, turn that on. Whoa, no, not right now, I don't. What are you doing over here? There we go. Let's see. Yes, hi, Lewis. Okay. Now they're loading up. We'll go ahead and test our oxygen. Okay, get a good test there. Turn on our backlights here. I don't need the other stuff right now. Do our light test. Checking down the way, looking for any lights that might be broken. I do not see any. And I think we're good on that. So go ahead and cancel light test there. Let's go ahead and get the IRS aligning so that way I can test the TCAS. KSLC. We are at C4. Let's see if it'll... Nope, not in the database. Nobody cares, okay. Alright, and coming on down. Fire test. Lights good, okay, and cargo fire test. Good test. Rotors and engines are 0. Turn on the panel lights here, and we're going to test TCAS system.
Hello. Thank you.
Got some new, oh, you know what? They finally changed the audio on this latest update for GSX. I don't hear anyone saying, "Hi, Juanita," which I think it was supposed to be someone saying, "Hi, how are you?" But the way the guy says it sounds like "Hi, Juanita" when he says it over and over and over again. So, anyway. Alright, so I can't
Yeah,
judge
that update. I had to wait on that update to finish so I could load up P3D. I didn't realize I had one.
Yeah, I caught it right. Thankfully, I loaded P3D to check my zero fuel weight and stuff before I went to the Good Friday service, and that's when it popped up at me. I went, "Oh, better do that now," so I don't do it when I'm trying to fly the thing, because that doesn't bode well. All right, let's take a look at the route, guys. Oh, he still says it. There it was. Dang it. Thought it was over. Our great national nightmare is not yet at an end. Oh well. He doesn't say it as often now anymore. Anyway, we're going from Salt Lake City to Seattle, Tacoma. Our alternate today is Vancouver. Flight level is 360. It's given us 18,487 pounds of fuel. I've rounded up to 20 even, just to give us a little bit of extra since it is Friday night ops, so we might need it. We are taking the Twin Falls for departure to Twin Falls, and then direct to Boise, direct to PDT, which I think is... where is PDT? Pendleton, that's right. And then the Chins 3 arrival into Seattle. Looking at the weather in Seattle at the moment, according to the briefing, or not at the moment, but predicted weather, we're looking at probably winds out of 200 at 11 knots. Scattered clouds at 4,500, broken at 20,000 feet. Temperature 142.6 and altimeter 3019er for weather in Seattle. So we really should expect to be landing on the landing southerly. So we'll see if that happens. South ops. Anyway, okay. So I'm going to put that away, but I'm going to keep it over here so I can see it and I can enter my flight plan. Alright, so we're going to Salt Lake, from Salt Lake rather, to KSEA. We are WWA 1990.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Departure. Twin Falls 4. And out of, what's the weather right here, actually, at the moment?
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Current weather in Salt Lake City is 330 at 8. So I'm guessing we're going off of the north. Let's see. Yeah, 34. So, oh, you know, I looked at this earlier too, and I made a decision on what runway I was going to use if they don't give me otherwise. Let me see here. Standby. Now that's Seattle. Let's see. Okay, that.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Evening, ma'am. I'm doing good. I love the audio for this. Oh, it cracks me up. Okay. Salt Lake City. Yes, Jimmy John. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, man. No, we're dressed up because that's not Salt Lake City. That's San Jose. We are dressed up because I just got back from a Good Friday service, so it's coincidental. Although maybe I'll make this a regular thing. I don't know. If you guys like it so much. Let's see. What I need is the epaulets though for the shoulders. That would take it up a notch. 3-4 right is what I was thinking about doing because of where we are on the gate. I think that was just. So I'm gonna plan 3-4 right, and then if they give me something else, they give me something else. Let's see, next page. Okay, so then we're going to Boise, BOI.
I'm right next to her.
And that's the one I want. And then PDT to Pendleton. Which is also going to be this. And then finally we got our arrival into the Chins 3. So right here, arrival, Chins 3, and we're going to assume, based on the winds, that we're going to be doing 16. So we'll do that for now, and then we'll see what they give us. PDT is a transition. Now, I don't have updated scenery, so my guess is I think they take you, they land you on the outer runway, so I'm going to say we're going to do 16 center, because I don't have 16 right, because I don't have new scenery, so we're just going to go with that. And I don't know if I want Jiffy or Pain. Let's see. Let's take a look at that approach real quick. Actually, I'm going to do it over here, because I can get it faster. Because it's already up. Star. Chins 3. Nope, not that. Sorry. Arrival. Well, actually, yeah, let me look at that. Chins 3 just puts us there. And then if we do 16 center, sounds like we're loaded up. Yeah, we want Pain. Okay. Pain VOR. Click on that, please. Thank you. Okay. Alright, we'll activate that and execute that. Perfinet. Zero fuel weight is 121.4. Reserves, we should probably look at that and see what they are supposed to be. Let's see, looking at reserves, 6, 4, let's say that's really 5, 6.5. 6.5. Reserves, cost index is 80. And cruise altitude is 360 today. Execute that. And we're pretty light, so we're going to go ahead and do climb 2 and take off 2. Flaps 5. Center of gravity gives us a 4.76 trim, and we're looking at V1 of 139, rotate 139, and V2 144. So we'll set 144 plus 15 here. Nope, one more. There we go. Take me back to Salt Lake City. Take me back to Salt Lake City. Are you heading out right now?
No, I'm gonna meet you up near Seattle.
You're gonna meet me? Wait, I'm confused. What are you saying?
I'll meet you up in Seattle area.
Okay. So are you not flying with us? That's my question.
No, I'm gonna have a short flight, but I'll meet up with you guys.
Okay. Sounds good. 344 is our runway heading. Alright, and let's take a look at the departure. Twin Falls departure. And so if we come out of 34 right there, it's going to be climb to 4727. That's mean sea level, so we're already up pretty high here. And then we turn to Shoals. And we need to be at Shoals at 230 knots, and at or below 10,000. And then Gior at or above 11,000. Up to Point at above 3,000. Seagull at or above 15,000, and then at Mofer we need to be at 250 knots, at or below. This is a okay. 250 knots, at or below flight level 230. Resume normal speed after Mofer. So we have a speed restriction of 250 all the way up to Mofer, and then from there. Let's see. Pre-depart. Oh, we got pre-departure clearance. This is awesome. Do not respond to this message only if you have a question. Okay. Let's see. Westbound 1990, aircraft 737, departure, Seattle Beacon 6013, alternate departure control on 120.27, approved route. Wonderful instruction climb via the SID. Okay, cool. So we got our departure clearance, so I don't need to call for that. That's awesome. We got our beacon code, which is, let's see, what is it? 6013. Let's go ahead and enter that in. 6013. There we go. All right. And then it's direct to Twin Falls after, well, it's direct to Scoville and then Twin Falls. So, all right. So we got to stay below 250 the entire time. It's actually below 230 until we get to Shoals, and then it's below 250 or we need to be at 250 and at or below flight level 230 at Mofer, unless of course they clear us otherwise. But so far we're told to climb via the SID, so that's going to be the plan. So our first point though is at or below 10,000, so we're going to just leave 10,000 in the box right there, and then we'll move it on up as necessary. Let's go ahead and get Seattle. Sorry, I keep wanting to say Seattle. It is. Oh, and it just there it is. 12475 is Salt Lake ATIS. Just confirm. 2475.
Scanner. 5,000 broken. Temperature 1 Nigra. 2.-4. Altimeter 3009. Instrument approach is in use. Landing and departing runways 16 left, 16 right and 17. Airport surface detection equipment in use. Squawk mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Departures taxi to assigned spot number pilot contacting ground control. Notices to airmen. Pre-departure clearance in use advise on initial contact. You have information Delta. Salt Lake City International Airport ATIS information Delta. 23540. 1330 at 8. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,500. Few clouds at 8,500. 16,000 scattered. 20,000 scattered. 25,000 broken. Temperature 19. 2.-4. Altimeter 3009. Instrument approach is in use. Landing and departing runways 16 left.
Okay. Baxter Cat, you're here, and then you gotta go. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. All right. So that, our ATIS, apparently that changed a bit from what I saw in Active Sky earlier. That's interesting. But anyway, so winds are 130 at 8, and so they're landing, obviously, they're doing southern ops, so we need to switch what runway we're doing, which means I'm going to plan for 16 left, I think it is. change that here. Come on. Move back to where I put you. There you are. Yeah, 1-6 left is what I want. So, we're going to change that here real quick. So it's going to be 164. And this, the departure is going to be 1-6 left. And we're going to execute that. And I know takeoff speeds are deleted, that's fine. To reference, takeoff. Alright, so same, basically the same though. It's the same runway, just the other way. Alright, and let me just make sure the legs page, nothing got killed. Okay, good. Alright, so the difference here though is, since we're going the other direction now, once it comes up, come on. We'll be going southerly, and then same thing at 4727 we make our turn, but this time we'll be turning, instead of making a left-hand turn, we're making a right-hand turn toward Pig, and at Wazer we got to be at 230 knots and at or below 10,000, and then Czar at or below 11,000, and then Joint, and then from there it's the same. So not too much different, just a few little different points there. So okay. Alrighty then, so that's all set up, that's all ready to go. Altimeter was 3009er, so let's put that in. Alright, that's all set to go now. We've got a pre-departure clearance, so let's go ahead and shut our doors. We're going to be ready to start here in a second, and then we'll just call for push and start. I don't think they gave us any, yeah, so. Menu, FS actions, doors, close that, close the cargo doors, and ground connections. Let's see, let's go ahead and start the APU. There we go. Go ahead and turn off the dome light, we don't really need it at this point. Get my checklist up here too. Alright, pre-flight checklist of 737. Oxygen has been tested 100%. Navigation, transfer, and display switches are all normal and auto. Window heat is on. Pressurization mode selector is set to auto. Flight instruments heading is set to 164, and we're showing, that's not heading, this is what, 76, and it does match the compass there. And altimeter is set 3009, giving us an altitude right now of about 4,240 feet or so, give or take. Parking brake is set, and the engine start levers are indeed cut off. And before start checklist, flight deck doors closed and locked. Fuel is checked at 20,000 pounds even. We do have a little bit in the center, so we'll just make a note of that. Passenger signs, they are now on. Windows are locked. MCP, here we go. This is what I wanted. V2 is set here. V2 plus 15 is 159. Heading is 164, and initial altitude is 10,000. Takeoff speeds are, where'd they go? Should put these in the other. Oh well. I think it's 139, yeah, 139, 139, and 144 for V2. CDU pre-flight is complete. Rudder and trim is free and 0. Taxi takeoff briefing is completed, and the anti-collision light is now coming on. And I'll go turn the, oh, that's a logo light. There we go. That's the anti-collision light. All right. Okay, so I think we are all set. I'm going to move the jetway here, and let's call for push and start and see what we can get from these fine people. 10 minutes after request and still no PDC. Really? I didn't have to request it. Are you sure you got your flight plan filed in the thing? If you don't have it filed with VATSIM, then that may be what's keeping it. Because they did mine automatically. I didn't even request it. It just happened. But that's because I had my flight plan filed. So I'm going to go ahead and set this to mode C, so that way they can be sure it's transpondering. And they are, let's see, center is the only ones up right now. That's 12727, 12027. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Salt Lake Center.
571, Roger. Read back correct and advise ready for departure.
Western 3571, ready for departure.
Western 3571, Roger. Caution, white turbulence, say 737, departed off 16 left, runway 17, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
Roger, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Alaska 5559, correction, Alaska 559, radar contact, the altitude.
Alaska 559, 1,700, 11 distance.
Alaska 559, Roger, climb and maintain fly level 360, the least speed of shipping.
Salt Lake Center, Westwind 1990 on the ground at Salt Lake City, ready for a push and start. We have Delta.
Westwind 1990 position.
We're at gate Charlie 4 at Salt Lake City International.
Westwind 1990, roger that. The ramp, Charlie 4, if you're pushing back from there, you should still be on the ramp. So I don't control that. You can push at your own on your own accord. Just call me sort of the nearest taxiway. I think for you that'd preferably be Echo, ready for taxi, and just squawk and see. I think I already see your mode seat target there.
Copy that. We'll push and start and call you when ready for taxi, Westwind 1990. Okay, so
Salt Lake.
sometimes they want to give it, sometimes we got to ask for it. So, all right.
340.
Let's go ahead and, whoops, don't do that.
Over 5981, amend altitude, maintain flight level 340.
So let's go.
340, thank you very much.
Oh shoot. Forgot to switch that over, so that was dumb. Now,
A little bit late, but Alaska 559 up to level 30.
let's see, what did I lose as a result of that?
Last aircraft calling, say again.
I think I have to respin up the thing.
Yeah, that's the 559 you told us to go to level 360. Saying we're going to go.
Alaska 559, roger. And I'm showing 340 in your plan where you originally requesting 340. If that's so, then just maintain 340.
Okay, that's going to be better. Level 340 for Alaska 559, thank you.
No problem. Thanks for checking in.
Oh, that's good. I can move that out of the way.
Westland 3571, radar contact, the altitude.
Okay. I think we're okay. I think. Find out. Right, menu.
2348 heavy, we're fully established.
Delta to 2348 heavy, thanks for that. Runway 16 right, cleared to land.
Start.
Right,
Nose
2348
to the
heavy.
left.
Westland 3021, radar contact, the altitude.
Alright, here comes Juan to give us a little push.
Altitude 5,000 passenger climbing.
Yeah, David was a Westwind pilot before you were, Boeing.
3571, roger. Turn right direct to Twin Falls, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Right, and back to Twin Falls, I'm heading 250.
And if you need a heading, for now, heading 300, and if you can no-delay that for vector for your climb.
Roger, 30, no delay. Vector for climb. Salt Lake City Center, Verizon 2345 on the ground in Glacier Park for Christmas High Park, Seattle, please.
Verizon 235, Salt Lake City Center, good evening, sir. Clear to Seattle. Tacoma International Airport, Keely 1 departure. EC transition then at 5. Climb by ascent, except maintain 12000. Departure frequency 120.27. Squawk 6661.
Okay, pushback is starting. Let's go get the fuel pumps on.
You went auto.
We're clear to Seattle, climb via the Kelly 1 departure, easy transition, climb via the 6 at maintain 120.
Packs are off.
And squawk 6,
Starting, turning
1,
to
Horizon 2345.
Horizon 2345, read back correct, advise you of the weather.
Weather will grab the weather or not? Yeah, 31, make Glacier Park.
Alright.
Who's calling at spot 10?
That's Delta
Delta 2078. Didn't catch it earlier. Did you, do you have Delta? Delta 2768, roger, runway 16 left, taxi by Echo Hotel.
Echo Hotel 16 left.
Pretty sure guy called out.
Yeah.
I think that's Tim right in front of us there.
Weather, ready for taxi, runway 02.
What's your position on Glacier Park?
Gate
I'm
3.
directly
Well,
on the
actually,
other side
I
of you.
am just holding short runway of Taxiway Bravo.
And one more time for the call sign. I'm sorry, sir.
Alaska 221 is short of Bravo on Bravo 5 at Glacier Park.
Alaska 321, perfect position report. Roger, standby.
Tim, what are you flying?
American 2240 Heavy, we have your
Oh. Tim's gun incommunicado.
Alaska 321, runway 2, taxi via Bravo.
Hey, Moose.
Yeah.
Runway 2, taxi via Bravo, Alaska 220.
What was that?
And who's at spot 13?
I can't hear you.
That'd be American 22.
The ATC people are talking nonstop.
Runway 16 left, taxi via Hotel.
Hang on a second.
Correction, Echo Hotel.
Alright, go ahead again.
What's auto feather do?
Auto feather? That's for props. I'll explain in the cruise. It's
Okay.
yeah.
Gave it to you, but I might have confused you with the heading there. When you're able, direct Twin Falls on course.
Alright, we're gonna switch to continuous. Taxi lights coming
Delta
on.
2348 heavy, welcome. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, was the direct Twin Falls for 5981?
Let's go check our flight control systems here.
For west wind 3571.
West wind 3571, what was that number?
Yeah, I think I confused you with the heading. I wasn't sure if you were direct Twin Falls or not. If you're not, direct Twin Falls at this time, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Roger, I'm maintaining 250.
West wind 3571 actually. 250 is invalid for your direction of flight. Can you do 4 or
Generators are on.
I'm guessing 2-4.
Probe heats are coming on.
West wind 3571, roger. Amend altitude, maintain flight level 240.
Backs are on.
Chautauqua 5579.
Brake to
Call me back.
RTO. Air conditioning is not set. Why is that?
Delta 2348 heavy, welcome to Salt Lake City taxi to parking via Bravo, I think you're on now, and Echo. And just be advised, when you exit the runway, you should auto hold short of the main taxiway there, waiting for the instructions to that taxi.
2348, we're going in at 21 whiskey, so we'll just bring in the ramp here.
Motor brakes are
Alright, that's
RTO, engine start level,
2340,
reserve to 10,
roger.
flight controls checked, ground crew is clear. Alright, we're ready for taxi. Let's go ahead and set flaps 5. And let's turn that off. There we go. And let's go ahead and get ourselves up here to taxiway Echo.
Salt Lake Center, American 303. 303, go ahead for Salt Lake Center.
We're checking in at flight level 300. We have info Delta on board.
I don't tell you there, David. Unless you just try.
Tree
You might try sending it to them if they haven't already. And,
2507.
but yeah, if they're real busy, that may be just the problem. It's just they're swamped.
2507.
All they've got is a center controller to handle everything. So.
Tower 911 heavy is short of hotel, cargo ramp rated there.
Sky 1911 Heavy, north or south cargo?
North cargo.
Not getting a target at north cargo. Are you a 7? Yeah, it looks like you're a 7-4. You might be... Are you closer to the 3-4 side?
South cargo.
Okay. Giant 1911 Heavy, roger. Yeah, I got you right there. Runway 16 left, taxi by hotel.
Oh, Giant 1911 Heavy. Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem.
Salt Lake Center, Westwood 1990 on the, we're talking over each other.
I think Delta 2768 was the only thing I heard of that. Are you calling ready for departure, sir?
We're good to go. What's left? Delta 2768,
Delta 2768, roger, on pig, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
Salt Lake Center, Westwood 1990, taxiway Echo, ready for taxi to runway.
Westwood 1990, thanks for the report. It's runway 16 left, taxi by Echo Hotel, hold short of hotel for a SEP 47, going to be crossing from your right to left.
Taxi 16 left via Echo Hotel, we'll hold short of hotel and look for the 74, Westwood 1990.
Center, this is United 781. I'm going to continue my descent to
Yeah, Tim is the Delta, just got his takeoff clearance, so he's going to be heading off of
United 781, roger.
16 right now.
Center maintain 1, you said 1,000? Let's do 15,000 for now. 1,000 is a little low for where you're at. Altimeter for Jackson is 2998.
There goes Tim. It's right in the windscreen. It's going to take off right in front of us. Look at that. Beautiful.
21,
150 United 781.
Alright, we're looking for a 747. It's going to, oh, there he is. Atlas Air right there.
Alaska 321, short of runway 2 at Glacier Park, ready for takeoff.
So this is Golf and hotels right after that. So
runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Runway 2, clear for takeoff, Alaska 321.
Hold right here.
It's all like it's 2768. We're through, I thought 600
departure. 2768 radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 320, delete speed restrictions.
320, oh, speed forward 1137.
Solis Center, citation 505 Echo Sierra.
Citation 505 Echo Sierra, Salt Lake City Center.
Citation 5 Echo Sierra is on the ground at correction at Sun Valley Airport, Sierra, Uniform Burr, Electric Bar, IFR, Seattle.
Number 505 Echo Sierra, clearance on request standby. Number 1.
Yeah, ATC is definitely talking up a storm tonight, Moose.
Yes, they are. Well, I just heard him tell someone clearance on request number 1. So, David, I don't think he remembers he's got you. You better call him again, because I don't think they have you as clearance on request. So, double check with him. Just be courteous about it. You'll be fine. But you got to speak up if you want to be heard.
American 2240 Heavy is ready to go.
American 2240 Heavy, RNF to pig, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF to pig, runway 16 left, we're clear for takeoff.
Solis Center, how's it 4157, return to Seattle, way ahead of the weather.
Who's calling for the clearance? One more time for the call sign.
Solis Center, 2157.
Ooh, that was interesting.
Horizon 2157, City Center, click to Seattle, Tacoma International Airport, Healy 1 departure, PUC transition that is followed. Climb by acidics that maintain flight level 240. Correction, climb by acidics that maintain 12,000. Departure frequency 120.27, squawk 6004.
To JLT1, East transition as well, prime minister, except maintain 1 through 12,000, that's squawk 6004, horizon 2157.
West wind 3565, Salt Lake Center, stand by.
Salt Lake Center, good evening, sir. American 134, which is flight 360.
American 134, Salt Lake City Center, squawk 3526.
3526.
Delta 1026, Salt Lake City Center, thanks for your patience. We'll have a PDC out to you shortly.
Copy that, thank you, sir, 1026.
David, what's your flight number?
Westwind Airlines,
2240, heavy radar
2565.
contact.
Okay, you still waiting on contact with them?
They said in 2 minutes I'd get it, so
Okay.
just waiting on that.
Hey,
Salt Lake
David,
Center,
your
last
thing is
210.1 for 12,000 immediately one.
Sorry, what?
You
Alaska
said your call
321
sign is
radar contact,
2565. It's actually 3565.
Oh, sorry.
400,
It's all good. We're all West Coast here.
That's right.
American 134. Radar contact 60 miles east of Helena VOR.
We have 4 Western pilots here right now, or 3. I think it's either 3 or 4.
So let's say American 1230 with you, 330. American 1230, Salt Lake City Center. And American 1230.
Hopefully Atlas remembers to call for takeoff clearance here, because...
American 1230, approved. Call me back.
Kind of at his mercy here. Parking brake on there. Alright.
City Center, Horizon 2345, place your park, ready for taxi for 02.
Horizon 2345, Salt Lake City Center, safe position.
Track, we're holding at Bravo 5.
Horizon 2345, roger, runway 2, taxi by Bravo.
Here, Bravo, Horizon 2345.
Westwind, retraction 1, cruise altitude over.
Whoever just called, I think, who was that calling?
35, actually 1.
Westwind 3571, are you reporting wanting to stay at 220?
No.
Right, Jimmy?
Change for,
That's the VA8080. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, sir.
3571, climb me.
Waiting for Atlas to call for his clearance here.
Yeah, flying 220.
Atlas, you gotta tell him you're ready to go. I don't know what his call sign is, otherwise I'd message him and tell him.
Hey, I'll give you his call sign. It is GTI1911.
GTI 1911. Got it. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Salt Lake, anyone across?
Oh wait, is that him?
Delta 5981, go ahead.
Yeah, it is him.
5981 request, step away for 5.
No, that's something else.
Delta 5981 approved, call me back.
Let's go 59.
Make sure this isn't AI traffic.
It's not.
It isn't.
Yeah, it's GTI131.
I didn't. Aircraft calling 3x5. You're a bit muffled, say again.
I just messaged him.
Alaska 559, read check.
Alaska 559, 5x5 ahead.
Ready to go.
There he is.
I think that was Giant 1911, verify.
A-frame 100 short, ready to go. 1911.
1911 heavy, runway, correction, on after pig, runway 16 left. Clear.
Runway pig 16 left for takeoff, Giant 1911.
Solid, good evening. American 7, information Delta's on board for clearance to Seattle.
American 7, Salt Lake City Center, good evening. Sir, not showing a flight plan on file for if you don't want my position one out to me. Actually, I think we just got it. Clearance center, close, stand by.
Alright.
Alright, stand by for South. We do have Delta on board.
American 7, roger.
Salt Center, Horizon 2345, Glacier Park, ready to go, 0 for...
Horizon 2345, runway 2, good for takeoff.
Quickly off of runway 2, Horizon 2345.
Number 505 Echo Sierra, sorry for the late, just working your flight plan here. We'll probably have it to you in the next 2 minutes. 5 Echo Sierra.
Salt Lake Center, Westwind 1990 at 16 left, ready to go.
Westwind 1990, runway 15 left, caution wing turbulence, line up and wait.
Line up, wait, 16 left, Westwind 1990.
November 505 Echo Sierra, can you REL 3 departure, Sol D transition, then a stop. Correction, Sol D transition, direct Boise, then a stop. A for 5 Echo Sierra. Number 505 Echo Sierra, register. So Xavier, right with you. Alaska 321, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
Seattle Center 120.3 for Alaska, have a good night.
You too. November 505 Echo Sierra clearance.
Alright, we're just waiting
Sierra
for
ready to copy.
final good to go here. Yep.
Or 505 Echo Sierra cleared to Seattle Tacoma International Port. RL 3 departure, Sol D transition, that is filed. Maintain 15,000, departure frequency 120.
You got a microphone, David. Why aren't you using voice?
Alright, station 505 Echo Sierra clears to Seattle Airport, RL 3 departure, Sol D transition, that is filed. Maintain departure 20.76011 blocks.
Hey, Moose, look to your right.
Is that you coming up in the Delta?
Number
Yeah,
505 Echo
awesome.
Sierra, read back correct, advise you of the weather.
5 Echo Sierra's about the weather.
Yeah, Tim got a healthy head start on us.
1911 9,000 for follow 230.
Sorry, 1911 heavy,
Oh.
radar contact, verify climbing via the set.
How many views is this?
American 240 climate, maintain flight level 370.
370, American 2240.
345 is at 6,400 climbing via the SIP for 125.
President 2345, radar contact, climate, maintain flight level 240.
240, Horizon 2345. 1250 in the rest room. Falling Canada, Delta 660, short, 16 left.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're waiting, because we had the heavy 747 that went before us.
Westwind 1990.
Here we go.
Caution wing turbulence, runway 16 left, RNF to pig, clear for takeoff.
16 left, clear for takeoff, RNF Pig, Westwind 1990. Alright, here we go.
Delta 664, squawk Montreal.
It would help to do this.
Hey, David.
45, Bravo 5, Bravo, Glacier Park. What's the weather?
Yeah,
One more time for the call sign at Glacier Park.
Pretty bad controls. Really
Driving there, 25, 22.
Horizon 2522, thanks, runway 2, taxi line, Bravo.
Give you Bravo, Horizon 25, 22.
Delta 59, thanks, welcome back.
This is Center, American 7, taxi.
American 7, Salt Lake City Center, same position.
We just pushed away from Alpha.
American 7, roger, runway 16 left, taxi via hotel.
What's the copy of hotel?
Bye, Moose.
American 22,
See ya.
heavy, just verify, I wanted to make sure that you got it. Climbing maintain by level 370.
Moose, your aircraft is actually a west. For me, is actually Westwind painted. It's not actually a white.
Yeah, it's because you finally have Westwind livery aircraft.
American 2240, roger, no problem.
Yeah, same with me.
Delta
Downloaded Westwind
6620,
AI,
ready for departure.
so all of them are painted.
Delta 6624, ready for departure. 1016 left.
Delta 6624, 6624, roger, runway 16 left on up.
Dial away, Delta 6624.
Westwind 1990, radar contact, the altitude.
Out of 64 for 10,000, Westwind 990.
Westwind 1990, roger.
Salt Lake Center.
Hey, Moose, you should start using the Westwind TeamSpeak.
Yeah, I thought about doing that. I got to talk to Mark about that before I do it, and see if he's cool with that.
United 781, roger.
Oh, okay.
Expect
Yeah.
ILF Zulu, runway.
But that'd be a
19
cool option because then we
Jackson,
can be
altimeter
independent that way.
2998.
So.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking to Mark for like 3 days because of trying to join.
Yeah.
Actually, it was like more than like 3 weeks.
United 781, ident.
David, how you spawn the gate? I mean, why do you spawn at your CRJ 200? You should spawn at Parth Deshpande. Leave gates open the heavy aircraft.
Affirmative, sir. Expect ILF Zulu, runway 19er approach. Expect that from the Denor VOR. I'll have that here for you shortly, and I want you to ident.
All right, Southwest 8080. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Moose Crew, sir. Welcome aboard.
You want me to ident? I don't actually know what that means, so if you can inform me, that would be great. United 781.
United 781, not a problem. Thanks for asking. Are you working with VPilot, Squawk Box? What's the VATSIM pilot client are you using?
Currently using Squawk Box.
Delta 6624 and as you take runway 16 left there for takeoff.
Looks like runway 1624.
United 781, roger, and then are you, okay, I'm seeing you're using X Squawk Box. Okay, so you're going to have to look for the button. It should be by your squawk code, where you enter your squawk. And I think it's the switch, you have to just rotate the switch all the way to the ident section. Or you should see a button labeled ident, and then if you just mash that, you can actually see the change.
Okay, thank you. United 781.
Delta, we're with you, flight 3440.
Calling in 340, standby. Break United 781. It looks like you found it, so anytime a controller asks you to ident, that's exactly what they mean. Just mash that button and you'll be good to go. Your radar contact, 15 miles east of the Denor VOR. Stay altitude.
I'm currently at 12,000.
That's why. Whoops.
United 71, thanks for help.
Not a problem. Proceed direct to the Denor VOR. That's Delta November with the cross.
Read my thing wrong on the screen. That was dumb.
Cleared ILF Zulu, runway 1. Correction, ILF Zulu, runway 1.
Crypto's in California, so he's has unreliable internet, and so I don't know if he'll be joining us till he's back. We'll see.
Oh, Jake, when you go see you.
Okay, the North VOR 12000. Then cleared for the ILS, runway 19. That is Solis.
Delta 6624 radar contact the altitude, and it looks like you haven't started your turn yet. You will make that turn as early as possible. And if you're not able to make it now, then you'll just probably need to just fly your current course.
There we go.
Delta 6624, climb to 8,500. And making a turn to Schultz. Shut up, American 7,
American 7, RNS to Pig, runway 16 left, set for takeoff.
Delta Pig. Quick takeoff, 16 left, left. Sorry for ship 579, we're back with you.
Talk about 5579, Boeing Center, Roger, welcome back.
Hello, Sam, American 7314, wish you at 320.
Well, Moose, I'm leveling cruise at 340.
Alright, I'm just passing 130 right now.
I'm at cruise 6.
The last aircraft calling to again?
Tim, what aircraft you flying?
American 7314.
I'm on X-plane flying the 757.
I had a feeling, because yeah, I thought that's what it looked like from a distance you were flying.
The guy who just said the word 757, I don't think you're intending to see us on the frequency, but you are, so just be mindful of that, sir.
Tim, I think you're transmitting when you're talking.
I went around 25, 22, holding sport 2, race report.
Hey Moose, am I able to fly like a 737 with west wind if I'm like as a training flight as a Cat 2, or do I have to be the right?
No, you have to get to Cat 3 before you can do the 7.3. As far as I think. It's been a long time, so I have to go look at the rules and regs.
Alright.
Last aircraft calling standby.
Uh,
You can fly the check ride flight with the 7.3 when you're promoting, but that's about it, I think.
Yeah. It's just I hate these slower aircraft.
I know. It's incentive to build those hours to get up to the better stuff.
Get 79, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
Yep, Osman, we were flying manual for right now because it's fun.
What's that for? Left from 559?
Negative, Chicago plus 5579, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
Alright, 120.3, Chicago 5579. Sorry, I had a mouthful of Whataburger.
Oh my god, it's so good. I'm a good one.
That's hilarious. Alright, we'll switch over to command now.
American 2240 request for climb level 380. We pilot it wrong.
American 2240, climb and maintain level 380, no problem.
380.
American 7346 with you, sir. Level 320.
Last aircraft calling to again?
American 3314, 214 with you, 320.
American 3314, Salt Lake City Center, I guess. Actually, American 3314 Center, 114.
Nothing about it, thank you.
Flying over the Great Salt Lake.
No, it's alright, I'm 25.2. Where's the park?
Horizon 2522.
Oh, that's too bad, David.
We're at Horizon 25.2.
Tower 10 American 812 airport clear to Seattle with Foxtrot David.
American 812, Salt Lake City Center, good evening. Center clutch standby.
And Pacific Center.
Delta 589. We're with you.
Yeah, I'm surprised with the event going on that they don't have more than just center on.
Delta 589, Salt Lake City, Roger, over.
Hey, Bubba, I can hear you talking, but you're really super quiet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Is Sarah talking? Or is he quiet?
Is who?
Alright, 57, safe position.
Yeah, center's like constantly talking.
I need to reload.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Make sure you're on the right frequency. It should be 12027.
But where are you located on the airport?
Frequencies is not working.
Terminal.
Alright, 10157, Roger, runway 2, taxi by Ramos.
2 times 0 by Ramos.
Horizon 2345, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
120.3, fun night, Horizon 2345. Seattle Center, good evening, this is Delta 1026. I am going to be just off the Delta terminal, ready to taxi down to 16 left.
Delta 1026, Salt Lake City Center, good evening, advise you have information, Delta.
They're next to it.
That is a firm. I do have Delta for 1026.
Delta 1026, so my apologies. It's actually fine now, but runway 16 left, back to
Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him today, man. Alright, past the restrictions, so we're heading to Scoville now, and we are accelerating up, and actually I can continue to climb now too, I guess. Actually, I got climb via the SID, I never got altitude. Probably. Salt Lake Center, Westwind 1990, just past Mofer. Can we get climb up to flight level?
Westwind 1990, thanks for checking in, climbing, flight 360.
Up to 360, Westwind 1990, thanks for the help.
FedEx 17, Salt Lake Squawk 4277.
How long is your flight gonna take, Moose?
Let me check here, give me one moment.
Here's on some alleyway, taxi, whatever.
At this point, it's Blake Bro just subscribed. Welcome to the Moose Crew, sir. Thank you for subscribing. Let's see, we are expected to arrive at 0238 Zulu. It's currently 111 Zulu, so we're looking at an hour. Well, yeah, we're looking at about an hour and almost a half.
Solid car, American 750 to 7,900 on the ship.
American 7. Actually, who's that calling on the SID?
American 7.
American 7, radar contact.
Santiago, you kind of de facto joined the Moose Crew by just subscribing, but if you would like to have your name listed down in the description there with the other Moose Crew members, put a comment on a previous video or this one after it's done. So otherwise, it's not in chat, but in a comment. Just hashtag Moose Crew, and I will add you to the list if you're not there already. So check down that list to make sure you're not already there. But if you're not, then just do that in a comment, hashtag Moose Crew, and I will add you to the list. That goes for anybody that wants to be added to the Moose Crew. And good to see you, buddy. I just noticed you up on chat there a second ago. So super busy in school, yeah. Well, same here. Super busy with work, not school, but still plugging away. And just having fun, flying Friday night off. So good to see you, man.
Alright, walk on spare 16,000, I'm south, yourself in our head.
And Blake Bro, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. I appreciate it.
Idaho Falls, requesting a fire clearance to Seattle for weather.
Hello? The aircraft calling at Idaho Falls, I don't have it on the check your call tonight, call me back. Great. Horizon 2522. Radar contact down.
Well, guess Southwest 88, he knows Blake. That's awesome. Oh, there's the second Seattle Center on now. Seattle North Center just came online.
Oh, good evening, Allegiant 91. What's the weather at Hope Falls? That's clearance to Portland.
Jet 191, Lake City clearance. Salt Lake City Center clearance on our customer by.
Ah, I got you. You're friends with Tim. Nice.
Alpha Sierra Alpha is West Airline 8050, requesting Alpha to Seattle Alpha.
Glad to have you here.
Alaska 8015, Roger, clearance on request. I'm back.
Seattle Center, Polar Air 279 Heavy, did you give us the clearance to go ahead and stand on the arrival?
FedEx 1160.
Yes, sir. Prompt there at 16,000, altitude 3008.
My mistake. I messed that up. 279 Heavy.
No problem.
Little Center, Skywest 631, you fly well.
Alright, let's pull up the chart for the arrival into Seattle. It's going to be a little bit, but
Salt Lake City Center.
might as well get it up here. A pretty basic arrival.
Horizon 2157 to runway 2, click to take off.
So not until Ratty do we have any restrictions. It's going to be should be at 270 knots above 16,000 if we're landing south, which I think is what we're going to be doing. Oh no, I think we're. Wait, did I say we're landing south?
Delta 589 approved. Call me back.
What's the wind in Seattle supposed to be?
Horizon 2522, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
Estimated wind in Seattle was supposed to be 2109. Yeah, we should be in South Ops if that's correct.
Seattle Center,
Just check Moose Force.
The crash pilot will be 0, clears up our climb.
American 7, climb maintain level 35, thanks for checking in.
Hey, continue to crew 250.
Alaska 8015, I have your clearance.
Oh, sorry to hear that, David.
Stand by. Give me about 5 minutes. Maybe less. Cargo left report. Solis Center, are you on my frequency?
Was that Polar Air?
Negative. Cargo left 774.
Alright, so anyway, if we are South Ops, then we're supposed to be at 270 at or above 16,000. If we're North Ops, then it'll be at 250 at or above, and maintain 120,000 at Ratty or something. It'll depend on what we're doing. So I'm curious what this thing does. Let's take a look at that. Oh, our route got tweaked there. We should be BOI at that point. OI.
2157, 4.7412000.
Horizon 2157, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level.
That's weird. I wonder how that happened. BOI got eliminated. So at Ratty 27016, so it's going with the higher of the two, which that makes sense. So we'll have to edit that if that is a
812 runway 16
if we end up being the North Ops. So we'll find out.
16 left.
We will find out.
Solid Center 4, right. 16 left. West Box front.
Out of gates for arrivals, yeah, probably.
UPS 1104 6.
Cargo ramp north.
UPS 1104, that checks with me. Correct, UPS 1104 heavy. Runway 16 left, taxi via Hotel 13.
Hotel 1, UPS 11.
134, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
What's the name? Center out, again, altitude change, 30,000 number.
Oh, who's the west wind calling? Oh, 3571, what's the altitude you're requesting?
300, over.
West wind 3571, mend altitude, climb and maintain level 300.
Roger that, I maintain 300. Center Delta 1026, radio 16 left, Salt Lake.
Delta 1026, roger, RNAV take runway 16 left, clear for takeoff.
I think they're big up. Yep, 1026. That is a very good reference. Cargo 774 for you, Brother 340.
Cargo left 774, Salt Lake City Center, good afternoon to you as well, sir. Squawk 6015.
Does anyone know if Seattle is in north or south ops tonight?
United 781, runway 19, runway 230 at 16, gust 26, cleared to land, good luck.
I suppose I could look on Vatastic and see what it's showing
Polar
us.
279 heavy, sent by the East 5 arrival at Iron, cleared ILS, runway 16 left approach, altimeter 3008.
Holy moly.
Okay, we got Foxtrot on board, and then we're three.
There is a line of us going into
E5 and clear for the approach 16 left, 279 heavy.
There's 10.
Polar 279, 8
oh, and there's Blake.
And report 8 DME.
Roger, all point 8 DME. 279.
There's Chris behind me.
Citation 502,
Yeah, I know you are.
Citation 505, exit Sierra, runway 13.
Whereabouts are you, Bubba? I don't see you on Vatastic.
If you look on forward, I'm in between KSUN and KPOI. I'm in between the big gap. I'm right in front of it.
Oh, I see you. Yeah, I got you now. I got you.
Yeah.
Good evening, Salt Lake Center, Southwest 9437 with you, flight level 360. We are...
Yep, they're in South Ops. Okay.
35 miles to the southeast of Tuba, is passing to Seattle.
Southwest 9437, Salt Lake
Gaming
City
Dude
Center,
Mini
local
YouTube.
contact.
Hello, sir. I'm glad to hear you're a big fan. That's awesome. Welcome to the stream.
Delta 1026, radar contact, stay altitude, verify climate field.
Beat that Nightbot. Will you stop reporting Nightbot?
I am passing 6,600 and turn line flying 6.
Alright, good. So then the FMS has it correct because we're going to be 270-16,000 for the whole Ratty.
1026, thanks, sir.
And then we'll be at or below 15,000 at Hump, and then if we're for South Ops continuing, then we are at Auburn. We are 250 at 12,000. And then we've got vectors to the approach, which should be going up to Payne and then coming back down on 16 center.
You're correct. You are number 2. Hold short.
Or 16 right, depending on what they want to call it. Updated scenery, there's 3 runways now, but flight sim scenery default is only 2. So.
Alright, just 1104 clear for takeoff.
Yeah, I got some good
GPS
figures here from Flyaway Simulation. They got some pretty good Seattle.
Oh yeah.
3 runway. Yeah, if you go, free.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm not doing an event. I'm doing the event. I'm flying the Friday Night Ops from Salt Lake City to Seattle. Seattle's the host city today, so it's everyone's just converging on VATSIM to Seattle. So there's a number of us on the stream though that are part of my Moose crew, including Tim and now Blake, Chris. David was going to be flying with us. Yeah, Bubba. I was getting to you. Don't worry. Dave was going to be flying with us, but his sim crashed. He was having trouble getting clearance out of Salt Lake City. And then Bubba's already in the air as well. So a number of us are West Wind pilots. Tim's flying Delta, Chris is flying Delta, and Blake's flying FedEx. So.
And Bubba's flying West Wind.
Yeah, Bubba's flying the West Wind. David was going to be flying West Wind, but he crashed. The sim, not the plane.
Thank you so much for your unbelievable patience. Their clearance available, advisor ready.
Alaska 8015 Zoo, copy, no problem.
Alaska 8015, clear to Seattle Tacoma International Airport on departure flight runway heading. Radar vector to Bois VOR, then in style. Maintain 12000. Departure frequency 120.27, squawk 6041.
International on departure flight runway heading, then flight of Bois VOR, then in style.
Moonrise or moon setting.
12000, departure frequency
Just be moonrise.
120.27, then stalking 6041 for K15.
Alaska 8015 reads that correct. Advise you of the list.
Bubba's just coming up with a million different moose phrases. Yeah, if you want to be part of the Moose crew, obviously subscribe if you haven't done that already. But in addition to that, to get listed in the description of the video, then just type in hashtag Moose Crew on as a comment on a previous video or on this one after it's done. Because chat, I'm not going to watch the video again to watch for chat and be reminded who wanted to join the Moose crew. So please put that in a comment of a previous video or this one after it's done. Just put in hashtag Moose crew, and I will happily add you to the list. So.
Royal contact 724.
Salt Lake Center, Giant 450 Heavy with deep flight level 390, 70 miles south of Milford. Giant 450, Salt Lake City Center, radar.
So today is Good Friday, tomorrow Holy Saturday, and Sunday, don't forget, is Easter Sunday. Easter. Not just about a bunny, guys. It's much more important than that. But
I've got my church event tomorrow.
Nice.
So I've got to go volunteer for that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got to go tear down. When I'm done with this, I've got to go tear down the big old walkthrough experience we set up last week. So I'm going to be doing that probably till midnight my time.
I am actually working that right now.
So, but next week, this is all tentative because I don't know if this is going to happen or not. I'm going to be house sitting. This is happening, but I'm going to be house sitting for my parents who are flying to Europe on Tuesday. So I'm taking them to the airport on Tuesday up to San Francisco. And from there, I'm house sitting for them for about a month because they're going to be in Europe for about 4 weeks, 4.5 weeks. So I'm going to attempt to move my setup over there and see if it works. So we may be streaming on location for 4 weeks or so if it all goes to plan. If it doesn't, then I'll just come back here and stream. But I'm trying not to do that. So I want to see if I can transplant myself. So it should be kind of cool. So we'll see. So if the background looks all different next week, then that's why. I'll obviously let you guys know what's going on. But that's the plan anyway. We'll see if that works.
Allegiant 191, read back correct. Advise you have weather.
Oh, we have the weather.
All right, coming up on Twin Falls now, 5 miles from Twin Falls.
665, contact Seattle Center 120.3. Have fun.
Roger, Seattle Center, we'll be back. Delta 65.
Delta 5981, same box number.
5981, 182.
Bubba Lewis, you know the rules.
Delta 5981, maintain Mach 0.79 here.
Rest in peace, 79 for 59.
We really don't. People are pretty kosher on here now, so... in the early days, we had a number of unseedy characters. Seedy characters, not unseedy. That doesn't work. That's a double negative. Number of seedy characters coming on here and doing questionable things, but these days, yeah, I like that, Blake. Portable flight sim, that's good. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. But I know you're here every week, Bubba. I see you. Don't worry. I make my decisions. Who knows? Maybe after Easter, I will inaugurate a whole new set of moderators.
Mr. Cruz and facing goal for
Hashtag sad. Oh, David, that's sad. I think we're taking the hashtags to a whole new level, guys. Hashtag unnecessary. Hashtag too much.
Correction, break Alaska 8015. Are you going to be pushing more to the south there, sir?
I'm going to be pushing wherever I want.
Yeah, we're pushing round and then we'll back a little to the south.
You push me right round, baby, right round.
left gate 15, roger. Break at least 191, would you just like to wait for the Alaska? Do you think you're going to need his space?
We can maneuver around it. We can keep him in our sight.
It's called a laptop. Yeah, no, this is not a laptop. This is very much not. This is a water-cooled, very powerful desktop. So, but I'm not concerned about it moving. I mean, that's not the issue. The issue is how my parents' internet does. It should be fine. They've got Comcast. They actually probably have better internet than I do, theoretically. But I haven't tried it, so we'll see. I'm gonna be over there not tomorrow, Sunday for Easter lunch/dinner. So I'm gonna do some speed tests while I'm over there on their computers and see what I'm getting. And I also gotta find a good place to set it up because I'm not taking my whole desk, so I gotta. It'll be a reorient. It'll be first time I've disconnected my yoke from my computer desk forever. So yeah, it'll be kind of cool. Whenever I'm going to fly the CRJ, I'll remember this moment as the saddest one I've ever done. Oh, it's so sad. Training because I don't know how to talk to agency. Where did you get your training moves? Okay, so Gaming Noob, the best, one of the best ways to do it is, one, to listen to chatter and just kind of get the lingo down. But I did actual flight training way back in the day, but a lot of it just comes with time. Like when you first get on here talking AGC, you're going to sound like a noob, and that's okay. Everyone knows that. That's the beauty of Westwind. The beauty of Flight Sim and VATSIM is we know there's new guys on here all the time, and so we walk you through it. We help you. It's best not to get your feet wet on a event night. So yeah, so try to do that on a slower time so AGC's not overwhelmed because they won't have as much patience. But yeah, a lot of it's just from experience and doing it. Watch YouTube videos of other guys doing it. Get on a VATSIM and just listen on the ground. Don't fly anywhere, but just listen to the interactions and how the terminology works. There's tons of resources out there. There's probably YouTube videos specifically on HC communications, like training videos people have uploaded. So do some searches for that kind of stuff, and that would be my recommendation. But yeah, it's intimidating. I understand for the first time, but
Delta 1026, level 35.
Yeah, Tim, water cool does not mean take your hose in and just hose down your PC. That doesn't work very well.
Solis 279, heavy clear to land 16.
Yeah, don't try to get your feet wet on event night like it is now, because like you could, but do it on another coast where they're not away, where you're far away from where the event's happening. But yeah, Friday night ops is not the time to get your feet wet with HC. But yeah, you want to learn the phraseology, learn how to talk, and learn the general rhythm and flow of how that works. David, you're cracking me up.
American 812, thanks for being expeditious. Better contact. Correction. Climb to maintain flight level 360 the least speed restriction.
Yeah. Gaming noob, I'm also going to be, you'll find me controlling every so often down in San Diego. I'm a VATSIM controller now, a ground controller. So, anytime I'm on there, I'm usually on in the evenings when I'm doing that on non-streaming days. Getting my feet wet with VATSIM to do controlling because I'm relatively new to that. So yeah, you're constant. Can I fly out of a depression? It's just funny to me.
Allegiant 191, push on Alpha Group, crashed.
Did you crash?
Yeah.
Same fate as me.
Well, no. Did you crash or did the sim crash? Oh, okay. I thought you said you crashed. How did that happen? Aren't you at altitude?
Have a good one.
Yeah. That sucks. Gotcha. Yeah, Gaming Noob, I did, I was working on getting my pilot's license way back in the day. It was like 15 years ago now, out of high school. And, I think that was for you, and I think you're not there anymore, Bubba.
No, that was for 3471.
Oh, is that Ron? Or somebody else?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm there still.
So
I'm just gonna respawn where I crashed at.
Delta 312 Salt Lake City Center.
Yeah, so I did do flying lessons back when I was younger, and so that's informed a lot of what I know. And then I've also been into aviation and been listening to stuff and paying attention to aviation stuff since then. So it's ingrained in my head. I still learn stuff though. I mean, Tim teaches me a lot of stuff about how they do it for real because he's an actual pilot. So I'm just a wannabe pilot on flight sim. So I'm the poser. If I was Canadian, I could be a poser hoser, but just a poser. I might do videos of me controlling, but it's going to be a while because right now it's me learning how to do it still, so I don't want to add another element of oddness. But there are people that do it. And I might. We'll see. But I'm a part of Los Angeles ARTCC, so I'm a ground controller student. I can only control at smaller airports. The only Class B airport I'm approved to control at is San Diego right now. So until I get my next check over-the-shoulder thing and get approved to control at LAX and Las Vegas. No, I can't adopt you. Sorry, you gotta go elsewhere for that.
450. Giant 450. I think you actually passed over there, so if that doesn't help there after Delta, then the Delta 5 arrival. Alright, after Delta, join the Delta 5, 450.
You're all super quiet again there, Bubba.
Yep, sorry about that.
Giant 450, I have it on record.
Oh, I know how to reset everything I did.
And the
That sucks.
25, 22, runway 2 clear for takeoff.
Did you say Giants going off?
I said the Giants are out 9.
So like Alaska 8015 at
Oh.
Pools, moving short runway 20, ready to go.
Alaska
A lot
8015,
of
runway 20,
heavies flying cargo.
Yeah.
Take off runway 20 for Alaska 8015.
UPS 046, left.
Salt Lake, Jet 1911 Heavy, we're looking for, if we can get Bravo 410 for Broadway.
FedEx 1162.
Man, we got some wonderful cloud coverage tonight.
0 vectors per seat.
Yeah, we do.
FedEx 1162.
He was not going to join the center. He was going to fly everything.
Who's calling for the Alpha, the 410?
Giant 1911, can we get 41 runway?
Giant 1911.
Southwest 8080. What Tracon do you have the rating in?
Maintain for 410, Giant 1911. Well, I got up on Allegiance 191 perspective.
He's a 191 runway 20 taxi dial.
20 IL.
Alaska 559, contact Seattle Center on 120.3.
Got traffic in front of me. Who is that?
Repeat 559.
Alaska 59, contact Seattle Center on 120.3.
Joshua O'Leary, O'Reilly rather.
120.3, thank you.
At my altitude. Where he's supposed to be when he's climbing my altitude. Oh, he came out of, oh, don't do that.
Air Canada 717, verify squawk 6576.
Friedman? What? No idea. Yeah. Back up there. Alright, Bubba, we'll see you later, man. Ah, AB, okay. Albuquerque. In Albuquerque.
They're at 17 down, correct, 16 down, Salt Lake City landing south. Altimeter 3008, information.
Neither actually, gaming noob. I have the CH flight yoke, which I actually like very much. I actually tried the, I mean, I'd go for the yoke of the yoke if I wanted to spend $1,000 on a yoke, but yeah, Tim, don't even start with me. I see that little text there. I'm gonna do one of these. Oh gosh, I gotta go. They need to do Friday Night Ops into Albuquerque so I can redeem myself. That was embarrassing. Now I'd use the yoke of the yoke if I wanted to spend $1,000 on a yoke, but I tried the Cytec and the CH because I have the CH. But I tried the Cytec and Flight Sim Con. I actually enjoy my my CH better than the Cytec one that I've tried. So, but that's just me, personal preference. They're both probably about equal as far as what they do. But yeah, I can only imagine, Tim, what you'd be going on about if you had comms you could use without calling up center. Can only imagine. It's my lucky day. I don't have to put up with as much heckling from Tim as per usual. Although I wouldn't be, I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss it just a little bit. So.
Alaska 8015, ready to taxi out.
8,700 feet, so 12,000.
Alright, looks like we are...
Alaska 8015, roger, turn right, direct to Bois, VOR, climbing main level 340.
Yeah, we're about an hour out now.
Right to direct to Dubois and up to 40, Alaska 8015.
Yeah, they are.
Delta 2253, turn left heading 180.
I think they just left the aircraft at the end of the runway there in Albuquerque as an example of what not to do. Like, don't move it, we'll just cement it there.
Delta 2253, aircraft turn left heading 180. Make it heading 00.
If I knew enough about scenery design, I'd build I'd take the stock Albuquerque scenery and add a little west wind aircraft off the end of that runway, just like buried halfway in the dirt. It'd be funny.
0.3, they chose up very fast.
Make that available for all the Moose crew guys. We'll get some backlighting turned on here because the sun's going down.
Giant 450 requested that. Giant 450, thanks for checking out jamming at 17,000 altimeter 3008.
What'd you say, David?
Jamming 17,000, Giant 450.
Oh. Yeah, so for those of you that aren't familiar with the story of Albuquerque, let me engage you with a tale of woe, a tale of really bad flying skills. So I was doing a flight. This was fairly early into my streaming career. This was in July, I think it was. So if you want to go find the video, it's still there. It's a flight. I think it's from Houston to Albuquerque. It was a 737, and I took off, and I didn't. It started with me not doing my descent planning like I should have, like Tim would later teach me how to do, and because Tim was not a subscriber yet. And it also centered around the fact that I had a hard deadline. I had a wedding I had to go run sound for at a certain time. So I had to leave. I had scheduled the flight where I thought I could do it. Well, I came in. I was running a little bit late as it was, and then I didn't do the descent right, so I was way too high trying to dive bomb into the airport because I didn't have time to go around and try another thing because I just didn't have time. I had to leave. So I came down, tried to make it onto the one runway. That wasn't going to happen. There's another runway, for those of you can see on camera here. If this is the runway I'm trying to land on, it was like taking off from this section over here. So I thought, I'll just try and angle it around real hard and come on that one. Didn't touch down till about probably the third half of the field of that runway. And got it down, brakes, reverse, full everything, and ended up skidding off the runway and stopping just before the airport perimeter fence. It was not pretty, and it's at the brake set of that when we landed. That's when Tim subscribed. So anyway, so that's the Albuquerque story. So he gives me endless grief about Albuquerque, and I say Albuquerque's a 4-letter word on this stream. And, so someday I will get back and redeem myself flying into Albuquerque. But
last aircraft calling, go ahead.
So it's interesting too, as a hub manager for LAX for Westwind, the only route I ever added, and this was before that, it was a number of years before that, the only route I ever added, because LA already had a billion routes, but they didn't have an LA to Albuquerque, and I added LA to Albuquerque, and then that happens to me. So yeah, exactly, classic flight sim. So it was definitely not my finest hour, but it made for good entertainment, and that's why Tim subscribed. So hey, what are you gonna do? All right, we hit Boise. We are now going direct to Pendleton.
American 2240, same box number.
American 2240.
And let's see, where are we at with regard to the airspace? We will leave Salt Lake Airspace in a little while. We still have a little ways to go.
American 2240, roger. Break Giant 1911, same box number.
It's a nice stream of aircraft, though, making our way up to...
we're doing 86 Giant 1911.
Up to Seattle.
Giant 1911, roger. I disregard.
Disregard. Never mind.
American 1230, leaving my airspace.
Shed some light on the situation.
Terminated, frequency change approved. Moving it up, great job.
It's pretty.
Thanks, have a good one.
Clouds are beautiful.
04, leaving my airspace, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
You missed my Albuquerque story, which I'm sure you've heard if you've been around, since you've been around here quite a bit. So in other words, you didn't miss much.
Lord Center, FedEx 17, so you need to step away just for a minute or so, okay?
FedEx 17, approved, call me back, but I may have some routing when you get back. Just call me when you get back.
Roger that, FedEx 17.
For American 2240, if it helps you out, it's always Mach 30.
American 2240, no, you're actually fine. I rerouted another airplane. I was just trying to see if the 74 wasn't going to roll you over there, but somehow, someway, you guys ended up slowing down to the same speed, so it works out. Thanks for checking in.
I think his comms got paired with his push to talk for VATSIM, and so he can't talk without also transmitting to center. Tim is currently Delta. He's right here. Delta 2768.
November 505, Sierra 5, maintain flight level 400. That's flight level 440, Citation 505, Sierra, Roger, stand by.
Whoa, what is going on?
Mach 0.89,
That was interesting. What the heck was that?
November 505, Echo Sierra, maintain Mach 0.86 for sequence.
0.86, Sierra.
Only center, FedEx 17.
Okay, whatever button I hit did something very weird. CWS.
FedEx 17, turn left, heading 260 sequencing. Expect direct Pendleton DOR.
Okay, we won't hit those buttons again.
Turn left.
That was weird. I think page up, page down might be set to my elevator control or something, because that just went a wild. Kind of tempted to hit it again just to see what happens. But I think no.
Delta 2253, contact Seattle Center on 120.
Better was my trim control. What was that Trump?
130.3 CS Delta 22, 50.
Horizon 22, correct, 25, 22, the third airplane contact Seattle Center 120.3. VA is on him, he's a little busy on that side.
Yeah, I'm going right there. 2023, 25, 22.
Yeah.
It'll help me out if you go we can head hold over IMD.
Delta 2768, they haven't called for any holds, so until they do, we're going to keep you guys, we got you guys in a pretty here, so it should work out for them, but he does have quite a few airplanes on his streak right now, so thanks for pulling it in, and if he calls, I'll let you know.
Not a problem.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice conga line going up.
Giant 450, descend via Delta 5 arrival, expect vectors ILS runway 16 left approach altimeter to correction 3008. Did you say you had Foxtrot? We have Foxtrot descend via the Delta 5, expecting 16 left, Giant 450. Delta 2150, descend via Speed 5 arrival at Iron, cleared ILS runway 16 left approach, altimeter 3008.
I'm surprised Oakland Center's not online. Usually when they're firing ops, all the nearby centers go. But, I mean, Alaska Center's online for all. Got it just in time. Trying to sneeze in your ears.
With you 40 miles east of the Boyson Reservoir VOR at flight number 340. Good evening.
American 7934 Solis, Center, welcome aboard. American 4736 Salt Lake City Center, good evening, sir. Welcome aboard radar contact.
Roger.
It's probably because he's flying an X-plane. Their navigation data is all skewed or something.
2767 Salt Lake City Center, again. Check. American 2240 contact Seattle Center 120.3.
Seattle 1203, American 2240, thanks so much for the shot.
Yeah.
Start with bearing chance you can get 440.
November 505 Echoes here. My apologies, I was actually checking in on that. So for RVSM, unfortunately, once you get above 40, it's either going to be 430 or 470 is what I can approve for westbound.
Yeah, it skipped.
You can get 430 by next year, that would work best for us.
November 505 Echoes here, Roger, finally maintain flight level 430.
430 by next year.
No, please pull back on.
Delta who?
Delta 24.
Delta 66.4 center round.
Moose, you're not doing your normal outside views of the airplane today, or something.
Oh no, I was doing some of it.
They're currently pegged at 111.
I just, in fact, the last time I did it, I accidentally hit a button that caused me to spike way up.
Will be busy once you reach.
But that's an outside view too. But yeah, I've been doing them occasionally.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Oh, turn that on. Oh.
Yeah, but we've had you guys pretty well spaced out. So hopefully they catch a break.
Sitting right next to me in the parking spot.
So long as you guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can feel my nav where you get a frequency, so thanks.
No, you bet.
I'm sorry, did you just say 111 arriving to Seattle?
That sounds about right. There's a lot of them.
What time is it?
Portland just came on.
Sun is going down. Oh, yeah, it did. There they are. PDX approach.
Delta 2768, contact the center 126.1. Thanks for the reroute. We'll see you next time.
Southwest 8080, what is IMB? India Mike Bravo. I was looking on my charts, I couldn't find it. I assume it's a VOR.
Take care. Thanks for the heading. Turn right, direct Pendleton VOR on course.
Direction, Pendleton VOR on course for credit 17, thank you.
Got traffic off our nose here. See if I can eye spy him. He's about 15 miles. There he is, got him. Right there. It's 2,000 feet below us, so he's no factor, but it's good to keep an eye on him, know where he is.
Delta 2767, thanks for checking that, sir, actually. Go ahead and send it again. I actually wasn't watching for the ident flash.
There he is.
Flashing again. 27.
That is.
Delta 2767, got it that time. Radar contact 73 miles northeast of Rock Springs, VOR.
Yeah, it's FedEx 17, looks like. Heavy 777. Out of Memphis.
2150, runway 16 left, settle land.
Derek Coppola.
Giant 1911, contact Seattle Center 120.3. Have a good one.
20.3, Giant 1911 to you.
Oh, Kimberly VOR near Central Oregon, okay. Never heard of that one, that was a new one. Kimberly VOR.
Number 505, Echo Sierra, contact CI. Correction, contact Seattle Center 120.3, Seattle.
Looks like we're going to be 120.3 when we get the clearance, so I'm going to tune it into number 2 now. 120, yeah. 20.3. There we go. One less thing to do when he has me transfer, because we're getting closer to the border. Yeah, in fact, Echo Sierra transfer our FedEx 17 will go right before us, and then it'll be our turn to switch over. Excuse me. Oh yeah, Tim's like going toward Portland for his route. I don't know what route he took, but he's off on in his own little direction over there. Interesting. Juan Wu Cho, welcome to the stream, sir. How you doing? We are about 45 minutes from landing.
450 instead of maintain. Giant 450, have you reduced speed 210 knots instead of
Seattle
6,000.
For Friday Night Ops tonight.
Let's do 6,000, Giant 450.
This beautiful evening here. And Juan Wo Cho, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Moose Crew, sir. Welcome aboard. Oh, I see Tim. Nice. Did you ask for the reroute, or did you, or they just offer to? They know you. They know you at Salt Lake Center. They call you at home. Do you nose the dolphin? That's funny.
FedEx 17, contact Seattle Center 120.3.
Fair enough, Tim. Fair enough.
120.3 for FedEx 17. Thanks for the help.
All right, so
have a good one.
FedEx just got transferred to Seattle, so he's 15 miles ahead of me. So I should be getting that call pretty soon.
Oh, Wong Wu, you just joined your Moose Crew.
Yes, I saw that. Just subscribed. Yeah, I'll bet you can. I'll bet you can. Oh, gotcha, David. Yeah, that hurts when in busy ops. Then they have to try and create a route for you that mimics the star or the SID rather. Yeah, that can be kind of painful. So Southwest 8080, do you do any real world piloting, or are you just a desk jockey like myself?
West 1990, contact Seattle Center on 120.3.
Over to Seattle Center on 120.3. Thanks so much for the help. You have a good night.
Yeah.
Yo, was one of you guys Westwind 209?
No, it's Ron Henderson. He's not with us, but he's a Westwind guy, but he's up there a ways.
Yeah, because I can see him right now.
Seattle Center, FedEx 17, looking for 130.
FedEx 17. 2025, 12.
1,000 looking for
Seattle 981 is Mel from Grady.
Seattle Center, Westwind 1990 at 36,000, direct Pendleton.
Westwind, Roger, good evening. FedEx 1162, Seattle Center.
We're going to go ahead and source up this.
Seattle Center, last 1847 at 5,000.
Last 1847, Seattle Center, good evening, direct Boise, maintain plus 230.
Got it, 8080.
230, you said direct Boise, last 1847?
Direct Baker City.
Okay, Baker City, last 1847.
Yeah,
I'll have to check out your videos there, 8080.
FedEx 162, we're looking to start our conference whenever you're ready.
1622, yeah, calling for that. Cross ready, 16,250 now. Information from sir.
Okay, cross ready at 15,000.
Yeah, where is our time descent at? Let's look at that. It's a ways after Pendleton.
60 knot 28.
It's about a little more than 40 miles after Pendleton. No, sorry, more than that. Like 60 miles after Pendleton.
Wonder if that was
we got a little ways.
It's just maintain present heading for now.
Roger that, can we keep them heading? I'm sorry, Delta 59 to give request for the descent.
Last Delta calling in, who's that?
Delta 5981.
I was on, what was I listening to? I was on something and I kept hearing agency call a guy making sure he was in one-time acceleration mode because I guess it seemed like he was skirting across pretty fast. He was getting the message.
Verizon 2515 standby 1.
Who has 124 subs? I have way more than that.
Yeah, so about 268.
268, Seattle, good evening, flight maintain flight 135.
Seattle Center, American 821.
Oh, so they're nice.
American 821.
That's close to what I had when I started streaming almost a year ago.
Hey, clearly continue on the Hopkins station, probably.
I love the way the evening light plays in these models. It's so nice. It looks so good.
321 Roger. Master 960
Last paragraph now, one more horizon, 2345 contact approach 123 plan, right line.
123 at 9,
And Virgin 105, how do you turn about that?
Yeah, they rerouted me, Moose, with India Mike Bravo.
Oh, really?
Is
that that Kimberly VOR that we were talking about earlier?
That's the one.
Alright.
American 2240.
This is kind of cool, guys. You can see with the direct behind the aircraft here, you can actually see the way the wind is pushing us a little bit. In addition to us going forward, we're actually doing this slightly. Which is why aircraft have to crab.
Yep, 911. Center.
1911.
1911, same off number.
Mike 86, yeah, 1911.
86, stand by. You're on in 1911, Mach point 83 or slower.
I never even Mach 83 is 1911. Yeah, 110 off it.
Got American 134?
I'm sorry, 134.
At 134 again, 350 out northwest of about a 240 cross. Jackson 112,000.
We're at cost index 80 for this flight.
Jackson.
It's usually the cost index I go with. Just for the 7.3. I use that for the 7.4 as well, actually. Yeah, I'll probably be subbing you back as well, 8080.
Present 2515 still at the book. Yeah, 2515 step. 2515 Vancouver may take care of you.
Hey, did you ever pick an airport for your ops?
In Verizon 2515.
Did I ever pick an airport? You mean like where we're going to?
2515, did I maintain?
Yes.
I think, if I recall correctly, we should be going to Moscow, I believe. Because we did Helsinki last week.
FedEx 1162, contact approach 123.
I think I decided we would do Moscow and then Zurich, and then start heading to like Middle East and beyond. I think Zurich was going to be the last of the Euro op.
Oh, sweet. Very fun.
That's if my memory is working right now. No guarantees on that.
After you finish this, depart the whole thing 0990. On that turn, contact approach 125.
Alright, we'll start the whole thing.
We're coming up on Pendleton.
And, approach 125.24.
Briangren 821, contact 125.6.
25.6, good night. 821.
And Horizon 2167, get up. 57, cross, 2,250 now.
Section call code 250, 4157.
Yeah, 628 out of
Yeah. Yeah, my ground speed's like 378.
628, continue on the arrival. Bravo, correct, Bravo. Bravo's on board on the arrival. 628.
Slowing everything down.
Yeah, 37, what's that? 1360. Now that's 9437, kilometers.
Delta, good evening, Delta 146315 down.
David, next stream will be tomorrow, sometime in the morning.
Alright, continue on the arrival. Any chance for level 200?
At least I hope, anyway. That's the plan. Oh, yeah, no problem, 8080.
Yeah, is there any chance for a climb to flight level 200 for Delta 14?
1463 if you want, but it's not working. You're going to have to start descending a little bit again.
Roger, what you said, is that real time? What are you referring to? Got you, give me new, welcome back.
Yeah,
Delta. Last Delta 6 call turn 2760 Delta turn Mountain Board. 2768, flight 1340, welcome aboard. Yeah, it's 60% approach 125.6. Yeah, it's 628, approach 25.6.
1256, hello.
Channel 340.
Alright, we're now direct, Bruck.
Can you express 007 with you 340?
657, Seattle, good evening.
So first restriction isn't until Ratty, and that's the Adderbub 160 and 270 knots. So
120 and 250.
Top of descent is going to be in about 80 miles.
Roger 1791, get full information of Bravo, please. Good evening.
Giant 1911, north of the lower.
Not sure I'm taking.
Giant 1911, north of the lower.
1911, cross ready, 16,250. Information, Bravo.
I already 16,000, 250 on speed, Giant 1911.
And verify 050,
ETA right now is 0250. It's 2:13 right now according to my chronometer, so it's just over half an hour.
Yep.
Just over 30 minutes.
Mach 0.9 for 5 minutes here.
Oh yeah, no. Well, yeah. When I refer to the morning or evening or something like that, I'm always referring to my time, which is Pacific time, which right now we're in daylight savings time, so it's Pacific daylight time. So that means we're 7 hours behind Greenwich Mean or Coordinated Universal Time.
Right, Mach 0.83 or slower once 250 nothing ready.
So currently it is 2:14 GMT. And it is 7:15 or 7:14 Pacific Daylight. So.
American 7, Seattle Center, good evening, walkable. November 644 Kilo Sierra, contact Seattle Approach 125.6.
Yes, yeah, Roger, I think I understand your question now, actually. Yeah, I will probably be flying it in my time zone, even though we're over there in Europe, because I don't want to fly in the dead of night, which is what would happen if I do that. Because there's nothing to see then. It's just not nearly as fun.
Sorry, can I get that frequency again for Canadian Swift Pop FM?
Yeah, 551, 23.9er, 123.9.
23.9er, Canadian Swift Pop FM, thanks for the service, have a good night.
Yep.
This crap out of here.
Stand by. Delta 20, Delta 2768. Turn left heading 080 for traffic. 080. And Delta 26, 2768 is going to maintain flight level 320, please. Flight level 320. Out of 34. 617, turn right heading 330 vectors for traffic. Right 320, Aircraft at 1 Seattle Center, good evening, climb. Ground maintain flight level 350, multiple board. Seattle, you gonna vector me back for Baxter Cat.
That's
around
annoying.
2515. We're
Apparently not.
vector here towards the mountain. At 2515, contact Vancouver 133.7.
Well, we'll get it the old-fashioned way.
Thank you. 25.
Solis Center, contact
3018 is the current altimeter in
Ready 17 cross ready. That maintain 16,000. Fly the present heading I gave you 330 and the information Bravo turn.
Alright, we'll cross ready at or above 16,000 and we'll maintain 330 and we'll go 58 after FedEx Center.
Now the 1468 to return, flying 280 left for traffic.
Heading for Delta 1463.
1463 left 270, please move left 270.
270 Delta 1463.
United 216, 15,000.
Alright, for those of you that are watching, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it very much. We've already had a number of people subscribe tonight, which has been great. Southwest 8080, Blake, Wanwo Cho. Who else do we have today? Come on, don't do that. Really dumb thing. I guess it was just those three. I thought there was somebody else too. I guess not.
2990, direct ready.
Uh-oh. Tim, what did they do? Did your reroute screw everything up?
Cross me. Are we gonna get handed out to Coach or are we good?
Because it looks like it did.
Last heard out, who is it?
Delta 1574.
That's funny.
1574. State your look.
We just crashed station at 6,000. We're heading through 4 right now.
Yeah, 1574 contact report 1256.
That's funny.
25.6 up 24.
Yeah, 19.
We're hitting Brook right now, and that should give us to Sund. Should be our next one.
11 back, 17 direct
Yep, there we go. It's a quick little 10 miler, and then we should be going to Yakima. Yakima.
Delta 1397 cross Jackson 12,000 250 on and information drop.
Alright, we have probably 210 feet over there.
Yeah, Blake, where are you at? Let's see, I saw you earlier.
340, 40 west of Spokane.
Yeah, where do they have you at, Blake? You're FedEx something or other, right?
20,
Oh, there you are.
Center.
Yeah, you're almost a beam. They're gonna send you up and around. So you're within the tower's airspace. At least horizontally. Tim is being routed away from something, so I don't know what's going on there. David, you got your voice calibrated finally.
Declared Delta 1463, turn right, saying 050 direct on.
Right at 060 direct stop for self-put entry.
American 2240, contact the source 123.9.
We'll do a press 129 in there.
Seattle Center, Alaska now send with to flight level 210.
Last aircraft take over.
Alaska 907. Delta United 26 to 295.
United 25. Alaska 907, hold over Mariner, right hand turn, let's go further notice.
We got top of descent in just over 20 miles. Right after Yakima, actually.
Southwest 94, level 15,000.
See if they get within 10 miles, we'll call up ATC and see if we can get our descent. What was that? Just flashed for me.
Sorry, but no right-hand turn for Alaska 907.
907, yeah, right hand turn, let's go further notice. Public, hold as public.
Thank you for FedEx 17, please.
FedEx 17, left 260, direct ready.
Left 260, direct to the FedEx 17.
Oh, now Oakland Center's online. About time.
Alaska 907, hold as published over Mariner. You can descend anything once through 12,000.
I almost did this out of San Francisco. I'm glad I didn't, because Oakland Center didn't come online until 5 minutes just now.
494, 15,000 with you.
Free at top of the set in about 20 miles.
Yeah, 100 though, 768.
So 2716, go ahead.
Yeah, you guys going direct ready. You want to do some cross research?
Yeah, 2760 at ready, 16,000 that's forward speed ready, please.
Okay, cross radio.
Westwind 9, Seattle Center, turn left heading 240. Vectors for traffic, sir.
Left 240 for Westwind 1990.
Charlie Lima. Lufthansa there. Where are you looking?
All right, we're getting vectored around.
4 miles from west.
Alpha Lima, Kilo, India, Alpha. Yes, it's very good evening. We've seen on a heavy flight level 17,000. Correction, level 17,000. In chat.
Delta 589, we're with you, flight 340.
Shell Center comes 5774, Igamerfellow 370.
Center Delta 2253, look for lower.
Somebody's contrail right here. Who just flew past us? No one recently.
The Delta 1453.
Oh, that's Tim's wake, I think.
Delta 414, your same track 125.6.
Yeah, I think I'm about to fly over Tim's chemtrail here.
United 216 has published flight level 190. Right time sharp until further notice.
Shuttle Center, Southwest 6494, 15,000. Please your request.
Southwest, I don't have you with me. Correction, 6494, I see you now. Direct climb and fall. Climb and maintain 5035.
Yeah, looks like it. Or something.
Climb maintain 5035,
Try and see if they'll turn me toward him now pretty soon.
Yeah, there's some that kind of looks at that part with you.
After you're breaking up 3 miles, driving 2157, pulled over Jackson and published 12,000 until further notice. Number 5, select 0, contact approach 123.9.
Lake is FedEx like 11 something, 16 something or other. We had him up here a second ago. Where is he at? 1162. Blake is 1160. FedEx 1162.
Delta 2253, stand by 1 moment action. Canadian Express 4, hold over Jackson, right hand turn, gonna be 14,000 until further notice.
Yeah, well there's two giants actually.
It was the GTI 1911.
Yeah, that
was the person in front of you.
Yeah.
Charlie United 774, Seattle Center, good evening. Cross ready at 18,000, sir. Seattle Bravo, sir.
Cross ready, maintain 18,000, Cargo 774.
Sir, on for 3179 Alaska 8050 contact support, correction, contact Salt Lake 120.27.
That 1847?
Affirmative.
Right, there's
Good. Lufthansa 49 X-ray. 49 X-ray after you now. 49 X-ray, stand by. You're not supposed to be with me, stand by.
Yeah, we got time about 5 on Vancouver.
Center Delta 3, looking for lower.
2253, just going to maintain 1717,000, please.
17,000, Delta 2253.
So 1397, hold over Jackson, right hand turn 16,000 until further notice.
Hold over Jackson, right turn,
Speedbird 59. Turn right heading 270 sectors for traffic. Shell approach is not accepting any aircraft at this time.
Uh-oh, Seattle's getting overwhelmed.
Seattle 2 in line, just hold over Jackson as well. It's okay, right to reverse, we got 29.
Speedbird negative.
Seattle Center traffic 72. When you reach Friday at 16,000, what are you going to do?
Yeah, FedEx 1710.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Westwood 1990, turn right heading 330.
Right to 330, Westwood 1990.
774, turn right heading 360.
Any heading, Carlos?
774 is 360, break left to 90, over approach 123.9, sir.
Number 1, they can not on, number 1.
Southwest 97, it's gonna maintain, flight level 0, turn left heading to 190.
Hello, 220 West 190, Southwest.
Delta 2161 for you, Spain attention.
South Center Delta 2070.
Delta 2078. Turn left heading 160, vectors for traffic.
160, that's 178.
Hill Center gaining cloud, maintain 503.5 degrees.
Seattle Center Southwest.
Yep.
320.
Tell you, when they did this in Philadelphia last week, it was a lot more well-oiled machine. Seattle might need to work on their procedures a little bit. But oh well. It's all good in the hood. Question now will be...
Contact Seattle Center West 20.27, please.
Seattle Center, Westwood 1990, can we begin our descent?
Yeah, Westwood 9, Westwood gave you a little bit lower earlier, but yeah, Ratty 167.
Okay, we'll go down cross Ratty at or about 16,000.
17, contact approach 1.
South Delta Center Southwest.
Now it's going to give you just 1 minute. Delta 2768, contour 123.9.
Yeah, 2768, Charlie.
Delta 2768, contact approach 123.9.
123.9.
Lufthansa, Lufthansa 49 X-ray. Fly heading 140, right 140.
Fly 140, 19 X-ray.
And Southwest, that's trying to call, go ahead.
Seattle Center Southwest 6025 is with you.
They might have had less, but they had a lot. They were busy. It was. I don't know if they had quite this many, but.
Yeah, Southwest 6025 center.
Seattle Trust 194 with you 340.
Canadian 194 Seattle, good evening. Right, Canadian 178 cross Jackson 12,000.
Cross Jackson 12,000, Anchorage 178.
Better zone for direct Jackson at flight 240.
Throw out spoilers at a certain point here.
Depart, still join the chin 3 right.
Nope, I'm flying a plane.
Crash, play with the Jim. Depart the hole on plane 3
I'm not a huge baseball guy anyway. I really don't watch baseball until they get into the playoffs. And even then, it's like the last few games of the World Series. Really not much of a baseball guy. Football, I follow fanatically, but baseball, meh.
7 negative at this time. I get spec ready 16,000, 250 down. Bravo.
Yeah, we got Bravo ready. 2,000.
Now, B432.7 heading 310 direct ready.
Heading 310 direct ready Southwest for the reason.
Brad. 2161, United 2161, contact approach 125.6.
Is Tim Delta 2768?
Yeah, look, 25.
Yes, he is.
Ah, because I can see him.
Flight 180. Canadian Express, Canadian Express 4 speed. Canadian Express 4 best forward speed.
Yeah, 25.
Horizon 2157, contact approach 123.9, okay?
Yeah, Isaac. Yeah, I'm dressed up though because I had a Good Friday service that I came straight from. So, but it kind of does work as a good pilot outfit.
Just need to switch the colors.
Yeah, well, and I need the epaulets on the
Westwind 190,
shoulders.
correction, Westwind 1990, verify your direction ready.
Yes, we are now direct ready. We were just, you had us on the heading, and then as we closed in, we switched to LNAV, so we're now direct ready. Westwind 1990.
1990, Roger, looks like you're not going to make the 16000 ready. You can make one right-hand turn, descend to 16000.
Sorry, what was the instruction for Westwind 1990?
25.
1990, you can hold over ready, one right-hand turn, to descend 16000.
Copy, we'll hold it ready, one right-hand turn to descend at 16,000. Westwind 1990.
Delta 1937, turn heading 200, left 200, sir.
So we're second with 9 footers there.
And Canadian Express 4, you can continue on the descent.
Yeah, let's go 25.
Alright guys, one by one the frequency, one by one.
Seattle 6025. Seattle Center Southwest 6025 is with you. 12,000 inbound Seattle.
Southwest 2065, state your location.
Southwest 6025 is 18 nautical miles to the
Thank you, Isaac.
west
Very happy Easter to
of
you and your family as well.
Canadian Express 4, Canadian Express 4, fly heading 200, contact, approach 123.9. reserve and therefore from 12, yeah,
589. Delta Delta 2070 looking for Laura.
Delta 2070, turn right heading 200.
Turn right to 200, Delta 2070.
Yeah, Lieutenant, good evening. 814 is just past Westpoint Phil Clock Slick, holding at flight level 150.
Southwest 814, Seattle, good evening. Flight maintain flight level 370, welcome aboard. Encore 3130 over Jackson, level 240. Master got the call sign? Encore 3139 over Jackson, level 240. Encore 3139, Seattle, good evening, and fine.
Seattle 815, flight level 4.
Canadian Express 178, maintain, flight level 190. Canadian Express. Flight level 190. Right, yeah. 2522 expedition, descend 12000. That's 12000, it's not
2253 per hour.
2253, descend and maintain 12000, contact approach 1239.
12,153.9, Delta 2253.
Seattle FedEx 325, we have no threats on board or the arrival that we have booked right now. Also, we are at 12,000 requesting lower and vectors file us for landing at Seattle Tacoma.
Seattle Center, last United. Direction, please.
Over to approach 325.
917, you and X-Men approach 125.63. He has track of you. Okay, I'll go back.
Seattle Center, can you express that? He's looking for further.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Last I got which Canadian Express calling this?
007.
007, contact approach 123.9 today.
23.9, King Express 7.
Several to the D82 is level 370, about 40 miles from the Leffe intersection.
Sunset's getting cool.
Stand by, maybe a couple minutes. West wind 1990. It's part so cool.
Yes, it is. It's real nice.
Off of Betty. Continue on the Chins 3 arrival. Contact approach 23.9.
Departing the hold and continuing on the Chins 3 arrival, we'll contact approach on 123.9 or Westwind 1990. Thanks for help.
1990 back forward speed.
023.
Last got what's your call? One is 1230, 1223. Turn left heading 270 vector for descent.
Register 020.
Seattle Center 120.3 now.
Wait, what?
That's where I just was. They sent me back here again, so.
And Alaska 907, what's your destination?
Seattle.
Roger, Alaska 907.
Turn left heading 340, this will be Vector ILS, runway 16 left and Seattle.
Thank you, left 340, Alaska 907. Appreciate it.
Seattle approach, Westwind 1990 at 160 at Ratty on the Chins 3 arrival.
Westwind 1990, Seattle approach record. Giant 1911, turn right heading 280. 280, Giant 1911, heavy. Canadian Express 557, contact Seattle approach 133.65 today.
3365, Canadian Express 557, thank you sir, have a good evening.
Canadian Express 007, turn right heading 160.
Right to 160, thanks for a second.
Canadian Express 029, turn right heading 340, Vector ILS on the left approach.
Right 340, Vector for 16 left approach, it's on left.
Canadian Express 029, will descend and maintain 3000.
1000 is first on left.
Horizon 2157, turn right heading 280. 280, Canadian 0007, turn right heading 160.
160, Express 7.
Canadian Express 178, Seattle approach, roger, fly heading 160, Vector ILS, runway 16 left approach.
Ooh, evening colors. That's Rainier right there, maybe? Or something similar?
Canadian Express 029, turn
yeah, that is Rainier.
I'm on the ending 340, that's on left.
Roger, Canadian Express 029, heading 330, please.
Roger, 330, that's on left.
Coming at me.
American 2240, turn right heading 340, Vector ILS, runway 16 left approach, descend and maintain 3000.
Let's see here. Lawrence Boy, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. I'm not a pilot in real life, no. I just pretend to be. I'm wearing this because it came from a Good Friday service. Notice the lack of epaulets to the stripes. Okay, it wasn't going to get me down in time.
Horizon 2522, fly heading 10. Channel approach, good evening, American. This is 16,000, Mission Delta. American 7, Seattle approach, roger, fly heading 340, this is the way vector to the Seattle.
Immediate action, we have mountain right in front of us.
And who was that?
Negative
004, roger, turn right heading 280.
Okay, right turn 280.
Delta 2253, turn right heading 280.
Right turn 280, that's 2253.
Horizon 86, right heading 340. Horizon 22, turn left heading 160. Vectors ILS 1A, left of Earth.
Sim's getting choppy. Probably all the traffic in Seattle. Painting a bunch of aircraft.
Horizon 22.
Stay in the cockpit to be safe.
American 2240 fly heading 340.
340.
Regiment. Number 40 fly heading 330.
Thank you, that's 2253.
229, contact code count 133.65.
132.65 for stuff on that. Yeah. First, was 9437 with the information down to 109,400. I wanted to register them. And whoever checked your level. On District 15 is about 35 miles northwest of Seattle at 2,100. Seattle approach Southwest 9437.
Southwest 9437. Seattle, go ahead.
Yeah, we just heard a acknowledgement. You're just checked in here.
Between 1990 and maintain 8,000 fly heading 340 vectors ILS runway 161 first.
Horizon 25, 22, 12000.
Turn left heading 050 vectors ILS runway.
Tim and oh hey, Daniel Everman. It's our training coordinator for LARTC. Let's see, Roy Bow just subscribed. Thank you. Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome to the Moose Crew.
Roger, descend maintain District Guard, left, send it to 360. Okay. American 2240, contact Seattle final 132.65 today.
Alright, so now it's vectors. So I'm waiting for them to tell me what to do.
Are we supposed to be descending on the Chin level heading 350 this time?
Negative, present altitude.
Maintain 25.
178, turn right heading 280.
Right 280.
Yeah, approach Southwest 94, so we don't...
Listening, maintain 7,000.
Down to 7,000 for Westwind 1990. This guy right in front of us.
King Express 178, turn right heading 320.
Thank you, Roy. I appreciate that. Glad to have you here. If you're just tuning in, guys, make sure you hit that like button, and if you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button, just like Roy just did and Lawrence just did. I'd appreciate it very much. And enjoy the ride. We're coming in here, descending down through the clouds here. We're basically, well, more or less parallel to the runways.
Descend and maintain 7,000, contact Seattle final 123.65.
Continue down to 7,000 and contact Seattle approach on 13365. Thanks for the help. We'll see you. What's 1990?
Horizon 21 at 57, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000 has a full discount.
Seattle approach.
Roger, heading 17, power 19.9.
Open tower 19.9.
Seattle approach, westwind 1990 is out of 10,000 for 7,000.
Thanks, I saw it. That's my apologies. I'm heading 190. High free speed.
190, 557.
That's a 1463, turn right heading. That's a 1463, turn right heading 190, except 16 right, local on the set, I was 16 right.
Left 190, clear out 16 right, still 1463.
American 2240, descent 4,000.
United 8 with at 4,000 on a heading of 340.
United 8, Roger, expecting.
Neverton Pays! Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome to the Moose Crew. Some Mexican taco. Yeah, I'm expecting quite a long downwind here. In fact, I'm going to zoom this in a little bit.
Delta 1468, power 19.
Tower,
American 2240, turn left heading 270. Heading 240 would be 190.
Approach Canadian UPS 83.
Good.
Oh, got a little bit of
Approach
precipitation.
Canadian UPS 832 heavy and 331 1000 for 4000.
UPS 832, Roger. American 2240, fly heading 190. UPS 832, contact Seattle approach 120.4.
20.4 UPS 832.
Seattle.
29, left heading 170, clear on the left.
Clear for 167, except on.
United 8, descent 3000, turn right heading 130.
3,000 and 130, United.
Westwind 1990, turn left heading 250, descent 4,000.
250 and 4,000, westwind 1990.
United 8, turn right heading 130, maintain 4,000 full southwest, cleared on ILS 16 right.
Roger, try to maintain command. We're with the ILS 16 right. United.
King Express 29, maintain speed 170 until Dublin.
170 until Douglas, breakfast on that.
Horizon 2157, left heading 320. Horizon 2157, left heading 320.
I still don't know what runway I'm headed for. I know it's 16, but left or right, I do not know.
Horizon 2157, call left up 320.
I'm planned for right, because I'm planning on center, which is what right is, which is right in FSX world, but we'll see. Gonna turn me?
Course runs 1990, turn left heading 10, maintain 4,000, clear down left 1
Left to 160 and down to, sorry, what altitude for the approach, Westwind 1990?
Westwind 1990, left, oh, let's see here, we got left heading 130, established, and maintain 4,000, so established, clear down left 1.
Alright, 130 till established, down to 4,000 till established. Are we 16 left or right for 1990?
16 left, 1990.
16 left for Westwind 1990, what are they at?
Horizon 2157, left heading 210. 210, Horizon 2157. Delta 1463, tower 19.9.
Tower 19.9, Delta 1463, here.
American 2240, I'm going to need you visual, 16 right, able.
American 2240, that is fully fine, just be aware we have.
Ooh, American 2240, roger, quick visual, 16 center.
Roger, I don't think we have 16 center, I believe we have, would that be what 16 center would be?
I'll be 163, correct.
I just click the visual.
110.3.
No worries, we'll have to 318, turn right heading 120.
Right heading 120, left to 318.
Canadian Express 557, turn right heading 220. 220, 557. Canadian Express 29, tower 19.9.
19.9, Express 49.
American 2240, minimum 1 able, tower 19.9.
I don't have a glide slope.
Minimum and 19.9.
It's that Helzer.
United 8, reduce
It's 4,000. Okay, then we're good for him.
Reduce speed 170, United 8. Alaska 318, turn right heading 130, maintain 12,000, clear down left 16 right.
Right heading 130, maintain 4,000, cleared out left 16 right for last 318.
Horizon 2157, descend and maintain 3,000. 3,000, 2,000. United 8, tower 19.9.
There's the glide slope.
Tower 19.9, United 8.
Yeah, final Southwest 211 with you, sending through 6,000 for 4,000.
11, roger. Horizon 2157, left staying 130, intercept 6 left, clear down left 16 left, maintain 3,000 still. Left 130, maintain 3,000, clear down left 16 left, Horizon 21. Canadian Express 557, reduce speed 170 knots.
Alright.
170 knots, 557.
Yeah, it is interesting. I kind of expect them to be doing the center or right. But
down to 4,000, 557.
Dressed up, I came back from a Good Friday service right before streaming, so that's why. And it makes me look like a pilot. Without the epaulettes.
Tiger 13 has the traffic, thank you.
Seems high, but I guess not.
Seattle Jet 1911 Heavy with you at 6,000. Giants 1911, left heading 210.
Alright, landing lights are on. Continuous ignition.
Left 210, Giant 1911.
Let's get another set of flaps, inner flaps 10. Coming in.
Westwind 1990, tower 19.9.
Out of red 2. Over to tower 119.9, Westwind 1990. Thanks for the help. See you.
Yep. Canadian Express 5 to 7 left.
Seattle Tower, Westwind 1990 on final for runway 16 left. Seattle Tower, Westwind 1990 on final 16 left. Not sure why they're not hearing me. I'm gonna switch to text here for a second. Gear down. I'm not getting a response from Seattle Tower. What's going on here? Seattle Tower, Westwind 1990 on final 16 left. How do you hear?
Same thing happened to me, Moose.
What happened?
Lost comms on short now.
I know that, but oh, what'd you do about it though?
I disconnected.
Oh. Still got a little bit of time.
Try recycling your radio.
Okay.
Seattle Tower, Westwind 1990.
Southwest East. Seattle Tower, Southwest 6.
Alright, we got it. I got it by text, so I'm not sure what happened, but we got it now. Alright. Now that's done. Flaps going to 30 here real quick. Disconnecting the autopilot. And disconnecting the auto throttle. Shut up. It's annoying. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Tower's there. I don't know what the heck's going on, but we got him finally. They responded by text, finally. Yeah, it's weird that they're landing 16 left because they have to keep traffic on the brake there between the runways. So it's weird. Got a big old 777 right over there, Emirates. Floating a little bit. There we go. Oh, and a bouncy bounce. There we go. Okay. Pull off over here. What is that, Mike? Tower Westwind 1990 is off the runway at Mike.
Roger, number 2, can you specify?
Tower can't respond, or Tower's only text? That's kind of weird. Pull that up, disconnect the auto brake, which is over here. Oh, didn't go any further. Yeah, what is going on with the tower ops here? Teoria something or other. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Moose Crew. Thank you for subscribing. Let's switch over to ground, I guess. I'm just going to do it. 1217. I don't know what's up with tower, but it's weird.
Yeah, he's walking the truck. Sorry, my bad,
I can't even get on final approach with you.
Yeah, right?
Ground T-Bird 48 to that request short time.
I wonder if there's a limit to the number of people you have on the frequency at one time.
Back,
Maybe, I don't know.
Discretion, contact holding short Bravo.
Roger, contact holding short Bravo. Connect.
This is way too many people.
Ground Westwood 1990 is off the runway at Mike, looking for taxi clearance to Delta 5.
Western 1990, taxi parking via Bravo. Good night.
Taxi parking via Bravo. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Alright, so it's up to me. It's down to me. Alright, parking gates.
Yeah, 414, straight ahead to parking. Have a good night.
Alright, where am I? I'm on Mike. I'm going Delta 5, so we're going over here. The flaps come all the way up. Yes, they did. Not that one. Let's see if I can get this guy going here. Next. 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 Delta 5. No. Just give me Swissport. Is Qantas backing out right now, or is he just blocking the taxiway? I have a feeling that's not a heavy gate. But okay.
Delta 198, monitor tower 119.49.
Delta 188,
Yes, I did know you can have cars, but I figure I'm driving a trucking simulator. If I wanted a car simulator, then I'd get a car. I'd duck under this guy's tail over here. Yeah, the FPS is actually dropping only because of the excess traffic. It's normally fine for me with my computer, but it's the traffic that's doing it. There's so much in here that's painting for a VATSIM that it's a little much. Kill the taxi light here. Ground handling services. Oh, he's on the ladder again. I'm a 737, dude. Is that necessary? If I was a 7.4, I could get it, but it's a small gate. Like, why do you have a ladder at a small gate? I go figure.
I had that with a CRJ today.
So appropriate. Totes approps.
Yeah, I've yet to find a GSX where I can knock it off.
Yeah, I haven't ever seen a setting where you can like specify. Like, it should only do it for like heavy aircraft at the very least, I would think. Come on, baby. There we go. Alright, brake set. And let me get ground power connected here, and then we'll chop the engines. Ground connections, wheel chocks, ground power, ground air. There we go. Switching over to ground power. And we're going to turn the packs off.
Ground air. 557 at Mike and Bravo, looking for taxi to the gate.
And shutting the engines down.
Express 557, taxi parking via Bravo, good night. Bravo to the gate, Express 557, thanks.
Fuel pumps can come off. And dome light can come on. Jetway can start moving. Is it going to work? No. You brought me too close. Stupid thing. Alright, doesn't matter. I don't care. Don't care. Let's just say request deboard.
Lion intersection 8, requesting intersection runway 16 left at
Request deboarding.
flying enter 618, I can give you intersection at Echo.
And I'm going to disconnect. Just so I don't have to deal with that anymore. FS actions, doors, open, open, open. Hey, look, my frame rates are much better now. Killed all the traffic from VATSIM. All right, guys. Well, we have made it. Replay? I've never done replay in this. I feel that's like scary to do. I'll figure that out. Maybe another time we'll figure that out.
Congratulations on arrival.
Yeah, thank you. It was sketchy there for a while with not talking to anybody. Really don't want to go around, but that was really weird.
I was there too. I did the same thing.
Yeah, that was really strange. I was just about to, right as I was about to recycle the radio, that's when he responded in text. I was like, dude, wake up. Sleep with the switch.
Yeah, I got up close and personal with Blake on the downwind.
Oh, really?
Yeah, TCAS go off, but I had him
Nice.
visually, so I just let it slide.
Nice. Strikefield, yeah, there are other aircraft you can fly with this, so I mean, there's all kinds of stuff, but I prefer the bigger things for me personally, but whatever. Anyway, thanks guys for coming along. I actually have to sign off now because I have to go back to church and clean up after our Easter walkthrough experience because we got to set up for the brunch tomorrow. Well, other people have to do that, but I have to clean it up so they can, and along with a team of a bunch of other people. So thanks so much for coming along with me. It was a lot of fun. For those of you that hit that subscribe button, thank you so much. If you haven't done that yet, I encourage you to do so. And hit that like button especially. And we'll see you next time. I'll be flying tomorrow morning, probably early, because I think my brother needs me to pick him up somewhere around like 1 or so. So I want to make sure I'm not in the middle of the air when he calls and says, hey, come get me off the mountain. So so anyway, so I'll probably be streaming a little bit early tomorrow morning. And we'll be going, I believe, from Helsinki to Moscow, I think is the plan. So if you want to join us for that, tomorrow morning Pacific time, probably around 9-ish, I would guess. And we'll go from there. So thanks again for coming along. We'll see you next time. Tim and Chris and Bubba. Well, I only see Tim and Chris on here now on the TeamSpeak. But thanks, guys, for hanging out with me on TeamSpeak and flying along. And we'll see you guys next time.
You take care, Moose. Have a joyous holiday and enjoy Easter. And we will catch you tomorrow morning.
Alrighty, sounds good. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.